Hello?
Hello.
It's every other Friday.
It's every other Friday.
Except it's like every other Friday times 2 because it's been like a month. Howdy, here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to GutPunchRP. It's Friday. We are a tabletop role-playing game stream channel.
Locust.
Yes.
Got this.
Focused on inclusivity in gaming spaces and charity. You can type !donate into the chat to get a link to our ongoing Tiltify event for I Need Diverse Games. Type !charity to learn more about I Need Diverse Games and all that they do. They are really cool, and we love supporting them. Each month we give away lovely prizes to random donors. And just so you are aware, because this is a charity stream, words are really hard. I'm so out of practice. I apologize. That come in from bits and subs does go right back into the channel to help us make this even better than it already is. Did you know that we are sponsored by tabletoploot.com? You can type !tabletoploot for a link. Be sure to use the code GutPunchRP to save 15% at checkout. We are also sponsored by Dungeons Gate, a local Midwestern game shop. If you go to their website, or type !Dungeons Gate to check out their website. If you go to their website, anything that is not already discounted, you can use the code GutPunchRP and you can get 10% off anything else that they have there, which is super cool. Would you like to support us in a non-monetary way? It's super simple. Just go ahead and give us a follow on our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Liking the videos, tweets, and retweeting all of our Go Live tweets really does help the channel. Speaking of, I have to do that. If this is your first time at the channel, welcome. I'm new. I've never been here before. You have joined us for episode 12 of Darkness Rising, which is a homebrew fantasy 5e campaign that we play every other Friday. Be sure to join us every Monday for the Spooktastic Laurelwind, and they just got out of a rather large smoking dungeon. Super cool, and I believe got level 10. Yeah, that's super exciting. And then also every opposite Thursday to our Friday games, they have Cowpels. Next week, they are taking a break from that. But all games, as always, start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So without further ado, shall we get into our recap?
Let's listen to a recap.
Last time on Darkness Rising, the party waited with bated breath for River's return from her solo recon mission. Quinn fought to keep her eyes open and read more of the journal, but could not focus enough to continue. Kira prayed to Torm and found that her holy symbol was cool to the touch, no matter how long she held it. Jade meditated on the orb stolen from Lauren and found a connection to the ancient dragon. She could feel the wind around him and saw what he saw as he soared over the land, still obeying River's suggestion, when something began to tug her south. An earthquake shook the ground and the party moved. Quinn remained with Jade while Anissa, Liliana, and Kira went to investigate what was happening in town, fear for their companion driving them to act. Relief fell on them a short time later when River herself returned, cradling an unconscious Chi in her arms. They were also surprised at the addition of a small puppy with a mouth just too wide, happily trailing behind the sorcerer. River informed them that whatever Arian had been planning was starting now and that they needed to decide what to do. The party gathered back up and set out to try and stop whatever it was that Arian had begun. They snuck into the tavern and found themselves in the tunnels beneath, only to realize everything here felt off. Wrong, in a bad way. Deftly, the party fought to the centermost chamber, where they found Arian performing a ritual, a pulsing orb beginning to grow at the center of a bloody circle. The battle found Kira temporarily under Arian's control, but quick thinking had her free. The party cleverly trapped Arian in the ever-growing orb, and victory seemed imminent. Until Anissa found herself charmed by the succubus. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun.
Will the party be able to free Anissa from the wiles of Arian, or will they fall prey to the succubus and her dark magic? And that is where we pick up. right back in the middle of our battle, our combat. So the viewers know that Anissa has been charmed successfully.
I am
Anissa.
large and charmed. And as I hear this command from her, I would like to throw down my hammer and stab my sword into the ground and then take up like a sprinter starting position facing her.
Okay. All right. And
What is she doing?
Could I roll an insight
What are you
check?
doing?
Could River do that as
your-
well?
Yeah, sir.
if you want to use your reaction, or you can wait till your turn.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Go for
Yeah, I
it.
think
Mhm.
River will use her reaction
Same.
as well.
Okay, go for it. Kira, you are up next.
Okay.
In the combat order, Arian is looking rough as an update. She still looks fairly healthy, like in comparison to what she was. Woo boy. So, all right, what do we get for our insights?
15.
15
18.
for 18. All right, you with your rolls, you notice that there's a seriousness to Anissa's face, her features, and she is dead set focused on the orb and Arian in the orb. Specifically what that entails, you can't really tell because she hasn't moved, but she is like all eyes on that.
Considering Kira's already been charmed and this is kind of in River's skill set.
Does look very similar.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Kira, you are up. What are you doing?
All right. I would like to scoot on over this way. And I'm going to take this path so that I don't touch the orbital.
Okay.
Stepping over that dead body.
Yep.
But I'm going to position myself right here, facing Anissa. And I would like to hold my action to attack her and try to stop her if she tries to rush into the circle. If she tries to do what it looks like she's preparing to do.
Okay. All right. Then you will hold that action until she moves. Liliana. Oh, look, hold on. Is there anything else you wanted to do, or are you just going to hold your action?
Just gonna hold that action, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Liliana.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, it sure did get to me fast, didn't it, gamers? With a 4, I'm gonna assume I don't notice anything wrong with
She
Anissa.
looks very serious. In comparison to what she did, she is like focused.
Okay, I will take a step back from the glowing orb of death.
Okay.
And I'll sort of cast a look back to Quinn and go, I wouldn't imagine you have any idea on how to stop this thing.
I do, but I do not have any means to do so right now.
I know a bit of magic as well. What do you have in mind?
Potentially dispelling it, but that's about all I have or can think of, but I cannot do that right now. If you can, go for it and I can help.
I cannot. Could I spend my action sort of like just like doing a real quick bouncing of ideas off of Quinn for advantage on an Arcana check?
Absolutely.
To try and figure out what I can do to
Absolutely.
stop
Go
this
for it.
thing? Okay.
DM, are there still bodies in there? There's Arian and then there's 2 corpses, correct?
Yes. There's 3 corpses.
3 corpses.
Four. There
Oh, we
are
moved some. Did we not move them?
I don't think you got the human body that was in there at the start out. And then there were 3 left of the not the like the mini closets. Not the big ones. You did get 2 of them out, but there are still 3 remaining. So 4 total. Human body, 3 closets.
I rolled a 19 and a fucking natural 20 for 27 Arcana.
Hell yeah. Okay. You would know that if there is if you disrupt the circle, it should disrupt whatever ritual was being cast. I will say with a natural 20, as you are surveying this ritual, You notice that it is not drawn into the ground. It is carved into the ground.
Roger that.
And whatever it made it look red is magic pouring from the ritual itself.
Gotcha. I'll shout that information out to everyone and add perhaps if we can that's not Liliana's voice. Perhaps if we can break up a bit of the earth where it's carved into, we can disrupt the circle, but it has to be something like that. And I have a very carvy sword, so I'm gonna that's my turn. That's about what I got.
Okay. Jade. What are you doing?
This sure is my turn too. Okay.
On deck is River.
Comes out of nowhere, that turn.
It sure does.
Blindsided. I think we talked about like what the gravitational pull is, like the distance right now. Is it on the squares that have part of the ritual circle, or is it?
You would know when Kira was trapped in it, it was like the orb was holding her there. She was able to get pushed out, but it took a lot to get her out of it. Standing where you are on the map, you can feel like there's like a very faint breeze, like almost black hole-ish, that it's trying to draw things into it, but it is not strong enough yet to actually do anything outside of the ritual center. So you can feel the threat of this gravitational pull and how strong it is, or it could be. And considering that it took a lot to get Kira out, I'd say with your intelligence, you'd be able to be like, all right, whatever that is, it holds. It has a very strong gravitational pull.
And as like she looked like very visibly like rough, like will we be able to notice that she's getting beat up?
Yeah, looking at her, it almost like, you know, the anime thing when like they're like they get all distorted and they like stretch out a little bit, like Sailor Moon bad guys like in the old days when they get destroyed. She looks almost distorted like that, and her face is absolutely in agony.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna try to hit her one more time with Fist of Unbroken Air.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the one where you can choose to push them out if you want to?
Yes.
And I'm assuming we're not doing that part of it.
Yeah, I'm not helping her.
You're on your own.
Worth the try. Yeah. Okay.
She has to make a strength save.
Okay. I don't know if you remember from last time. She's absolutely so good at these strength saves. That's a 7.
I don't even know what the DC is, but I'm sure that's a fail. Yeah, 14.
I was like, if it's a single digit, it's probably a fail.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so she's got to take 3d10.
Beautiful. Need to pull up my calculator, because math.
Yeah, I can actually do this math this time. 17.
Hey. Okay.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage. Okay, it Oh, I can't remember if I said that last time. It's fine. All right, you do your 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Can't remember if I had said it. She was resistant or not. I don't think I did. So? I don't think I did. So we're gonna leave it at she takes that damage.
Cool. Hearing what Liliana said, could I move maybe 10 feet and see if I can just like pick part of the circle without getting dragged into it.
Yeah, I'll let you be able to stand in this circle if that's the one or in this square if that's the one you're going to, and not be in it. You're just like on the outside of it.
Maybe. Well, it's kind of like on top of this dead body.
Oh, on top of the. Oh, then yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because I would assume the circle is close enough to me, like, try to, like, kick it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that, see what happens.
Okay. Roll just an unarmed strike with your feeties.
My feet. D6. 8 points.
Okay. Well, to hit.
Oh, the hit?
Yeah. I did give it a DC or an AC. A DC. I'm losing my mind. It's fine.
I'm losing my mind. I can't math. 18 plus 6.
Okay. Yes, that does indeed hit. And then 8 points of damage. Okay, you go and you scuff your feet on the ground, and you are able to knock some dirt into the crevice of where this hole or the ritual was carved. But you notice that the dirt is almost disintegrated as soon as it touches the light. Or it like covers the light comes back through.
Well, I tried to kick dirt into it, but it didn't work. It just disintegrated.
Hi.
Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I'll probably just step one square back just in case. And then that's it.
All right. River, your turn.
Just a quick DM call, really quick. Would you consider the circle a creature? Like, all my spells say they need to target a creature.
Circle no or yes.
Okay.
Well, what spell or were you thinking?
Ray of Frost.
Okay, how about this? High or low?
Hi.
High? 16. You want it to be a creature?
I feel this is going to come bite us in the ass, but yes, I would love it to be a creature.
All right, it's a creature.
Okay. River's going to call out, watch your backs, and this is under her influence. Don't know what she's about to do, though.
Oh, great.
Damn.
Like,
Oh god.
I should have got further away.
fuck.
Going to clap her hands together, fling her arms out, and she's going to twin a Ray of Frost. 1 to Anissa and 1 to the circle to try and damage the magic. So first one to Anissa. Will a 23 hit you in the face with a freaking ice shard?
Well.
I guess not ice shard, a shadowy thing that turned into an ice. All right, you take 10 points of cold damage.
Hurtful.
All right, go ahead, make that wisdom save for me.
The hurtful part is the point.
Ooh, that is a natural 5.
Shit.
Nope. Your head is still clouded with Arian.
Oh.
She is a very, very pretty lady, and she is in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Asking for your help.
Mostly a pretty lady.
Still under. Anyone got anything harder to hit her with? And second shard
I'll
goes
try.
and hits the circle for a dirty 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, so... Okay. That is also 10 points of frost damage.
All right, this frost damage hits it, and you watch as the frost coalesces just on the outside and the inside of a line here. It doesn't quite seem to hold, but it has definitely disrupted, and you watch as a slight flicker kind of goes around the entire thing before it returns to being solid. So it's like it was effective, but not quite enough.
Also needs something harder to hit the circle if we want to destroy it that way. And then just for funsies,
I can only do one thing at a time.
well, hit the thing that, you really want your heart's desire to hit. And then, flings her arm and tries to shove a body out of the circle.
Okay.
So,
are you going for Quasit? I mean, they're dead. Oh, right, but they have to go against the orb's gravitational pull.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, if you want to retcon that, I'll happily take the corpse's DC.
No, absolutely not.
Just 1 second, because this has a different DC than all my spells. It's a 16 strength save, please and thank you.
Okay. I do remember that the base strength save to get out of the orb as it stands now is 18. But because you are actively trying to go against it, I can't remember what you did to give Kiera an advantage. I think you were pushing her out, so I will drop it back down to the 16. So let's... It failed its strength save.
I don't know what that means.
So you got to get it out. Did you get the human body or one of the Quasit?
What's bigger, the human?
The human body.
Yeah, we will take the human body out.
All right, I'm going to move Arian for a second and the orb so I can... Oh, I did move the human body out. All right, then we'll take this Quasit boy out.
Okay.
Because the human body... I might have deleted it, but if it's not on the map, it's not on the map.
We'll take it.
I moved the Quasit out, so he's there.
Anything visually change with the glow cloud when that happens?
Nope.
Oh, don't know if that helped at all.
That's it. You can tell that it is no longer pulling from that body, though.
Also helps if we can get the bodies out. Pick and choose what you guys want to do, folks. It's a lot on the menu.
All right. Quinn.
I have an idea. It's a bit of a long shot.
I'm aim.
I pull out from my my pouch a bit of fleece and then run it through my hands. And Anissa, whispered in your ear, you hear, "It's me, Gabrielle. Anissa, what are you doing?"
Oh. Yeah.
Deceitful, I like it.
As I cast Minor Illusion, trying to shake her out of what's in her head.
Okay. I don't know how that would what we do
so
for that.
She needs to make me an intelligence
to believe it. But she's still under compulsion. All right.
Maybe make her hesitate.
Roll to see if you believe the illusion. I have an idea.
That's another natural 5 for 6.
Yeah, that fails.
So you believe the illusion. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn, Quinn?
Yeah. I'm gonna do something dumb.
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
I love that. I love dumb things.
Love to see it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to move over here.
Okay.
River, maybe get closer to me. I have a worst case scenario idea.
River's gonna look at the path, which includes a giant charmed Anissa. I'll get right on that.
I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
Tucks back into her corner.
Anissa, it is now your turn.
All right. So Anissa in her sprinter's pose is going to make a run for the circle and the succubus and try and tackle her out of it.
Okay.
But as soon as you take a step.
Yes.
Your movement's slowed by 10.
Oh, yeah. Ray of Frost.
Yep. All right. So go ahead. Anissa does take that step. Kira, go ahead, roll to hit.
All right. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Does that hit?
Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Roll your damage. And Anissa, because you believe the minor illusion of Gabrielle, you will get advantage on your wisdom saving throw.
Oh, nice.
Advantage on your wisdom saving throw.
Take 11 points of damage.
You will complete your action of running into the circle, though. Because you're like, you already started in it, right? Like you're mid-sprint into this. Oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh my
God.
I held an attack action, though, which means I get to hit you twice.
That's true. It's true.
We gotta take
Round
you
2.
to like the
Go for
waters
it.
of Lake Minnetonka and cleanse those
Honestly.
dice or something.
I don't know. I'm like, I should just roll the same ones because it can't get worse. But I'm like, it can stay the same.
This one's a 19.
Meets it, beats it.
Ah, hell yeah. Okay.
Ooh, close.
All right, this time take 12 points of damage.
I just fall to the ground. So
That also works.
That works.
That
works.
I hit twice and like skid like 5 feet. Like, oh,
You just kind of like face plant and like land. I'm moving you right here.
River
Oh,
just in the
no.
corner and just gives
No,
Kira a
God.
thumbs up.
We'll do it right there. Take a step
Is there
and then
like
you just
a shaky thumbs up in return? Like,
Good.
All right.
which would also
I've got
drop
a-
my giant's might and make me small again.
Okay. Make you. Oop,
Right?
no,
normal
wrong one. To move. There you go. I'll put you there. That's okay.
Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. That's wrong. Sorry.
oh, still giant?
A giant and a sleep.
I'm gonna double check, but just leave me small for now.
Okay. It is now the orb's turn.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
You
Oh, no.
watch. Oh wait, let me actually roll the damage first.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Sorry. Okay. You watch as this corpse. Excuse me. Excuse me, Arian. I need you to move. You watch as this corpse vanishes, absorbed by the orb. You watch as this corpse vanishes, absorbed by the orb.
Oh boy.
And
Oh,
Arian lets out another shriek of agony, blood-curdling scream as the orb grows again, getting bigger.
Fuck.
It is now encompassing the entire size of the ritual circle, and Arian is barely visible within the confines of the orb. And she's looking. She took some more damage there. She's not looking great. But that is the orb's turn. You can all start to feel the pull of this thing towards it. Because it is still within the confines of the circle, it is not strong enough for you to have to make a dexterity saving throw. However, with your intelligence, you would know that if this thing gets any bigger, it will be outside of the ritual circle and no longer be contained. So, it is now Arian's turn, and she is going to attempt to flee the orb, which she does at disadvantage. Nope. She does not get to flee the orb with her movement, which is super exciting. And that was a strength save, so that is her action. So she's kind of stuck, and she lost her pet, and there's no one else she can see right now. So that is her turn. Kira, it is your go.
Okay. So you said it's completely encompassing the circle now.
Yes.
But if I were to swing my sword at the ground at the circle, would I be like, if I were like adjacent to it, say if I were right there?
Yeah.
I'm still not in the orb, right?
No.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to do just that. I'm going to just move that 5 feet, and I'm going to swing with all my goddamn might at the carving in the ground.
Okay. Go for it.
And that will be a 18 to hit. Right? Yes, 18.
Yep, that does hit.
Okay, and I'm going to put a Divine Smite into this.
Okay.
So, let me mark that. So that'll be an additional 2d8 radiant damage on this. Okay. So first of all, and I can, yeah, great weapon fighting. Reroll that. That's better. Okay. So that's gonna be, I can do math. I can't do math. That's a lie. That's 14 points of just the slashing, and then the radiant will then be, that's going to be an additional 13 radiant.
What is everyone's passive perception?
Dead.
Unconscious. Everybody who is still standing and can see Kira. 12.
13.
13.
Nice.
11.
11. Okay. River. And Jade. You watch as Kira, having just struck down her friend in an attempt to save her, turns on this ritual circle. She raises her blade up and brings it down. You've seen her do a divine smite before. You watch as there's a flicker of a yellowish red aura around her, almost as if there's another hand guiding hers down into this. It carves a deep gash into the earth. You watch as the ritual circle flickers and goes dark. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw as this thing explodes out of the power.
Oy vey.
Oh, God.
Explosions.
Kira, you will make this at
Oh, God.
advantage.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Wait, what am I
Natural
doing?
20.
Dex
Natural
save?
20. Dex save.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Anissa, this is very, very sorry.
20.
Just like a ragdoll just flung back.
Wait,
16.
I guess it just depends. What direction is she getting flung back by?
It is exploding outwards. So
Yeah,
you will
I'm
go.
close enough.
If you got a 16 or higher, you save.
What if you got a natural 1?
Oh,
Liliana!
Into that. As the ritual circle goes dark and explodes, letting this orb loose into the confines of this cavern. If you did not succeed, you are flung back 15 feet and take 4d6 bludgeoning damage
Ooh.
as this
R.I.P.
walks into your body. So you'll take a total of 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Liana's unconscious.
And Anissa, I believe that counts as a first failed death save.
Okay, all right.
yeah.
I can't delete the ritual as it is part of the map, but it is no longer there. The orb, however, does start to pull everything towards it. However, it is not a perfect sphere anymore. It is now oblong and it is pulsating. There is no set form to it anymore. It is set loose. It does absolutely seem unstable, and Arian is hanging almost lifelessly within it. She's still alive, but not looking great. And Liliana, it is now your turn.
Wait,
You are
I still have
unconscious.
movement. I have movement
Oh, you
still.
still have movement. Okay.
I have movement still.
Also, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nope. You're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna move you, Anissa, back your feet into the wall.
Oh, right, she's back there. Shit.
Yes.
Okay, well.
She got flung back into the wall.
That's right. God damn it. Well, I can get this far and I can drag her 5 feet with me.
All right.
With my movement halved, so I can drag Anissa to be right there.
All right. There she is.
Now I'm done.
Okay.
I
Liliana.
don't have healing word. God damn.
I would like for you to DM me your death save, please.
Okay. Roger.
That's spicy.
It is.
Okay. Jade, what are you doing?
Can I see past all of this mess to even see like Liliana from here?
No. Not where you are standing right now. The orb is opaque. You can like see Arian in it, but it's not like totally clear. Because it's not blue, it's like dark colored necrotic energy.
Okay. Well, since I cannot see, I'm gonna also step back a little bit. But seeing that she's hurt, and I definitely don't want her to break free, just in case, I will throw a dart from a distance
Okay.
at her and just try to chip away health as we get out of here.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't think I will. $11.
You do not.
Take that movement and still be right here.
Okay.
It's like,
River.
we gotta go.
Sorry. Yes. Anything else you would like to do with your turn? I get too excited and I just want to go.
There you go. I'm just like looking at this thing just losing its shape, and it's like, we gotta go. Like, this thing looks like it's about to blow up.
Okay. River, what are you doing?
Hira, do you have any healing left?
Yeah, I've got her.
All right, can you get to Quinn?
I can try.
All right.
Wait, why are we going that way? I thought we both thought we were running.
We need to run, but we need to get to Quinn and Liliana. They're both down.
Right, they both went unconscious.
Yeah.
Scratch that. I missed that.
Three
Quinn went
people
down.
down
Wait.
right now.
Yep.
Can you see that from there?
River, you cannot see Liliana through the
Oh,
orb.
I can't see Liliana down, but could I see Quinn?
You can see Quinn because she
Okay.
called you to her. So
That's
you know
right.
she's there. If you peek around the corner, you can absolutely see her.
Okay.
I can get to her.
You can get to Quinn?
Yeah.
Liliana, did you survive that?
You hear no response.
Okay. Knowing our working history.
Yes. You would know she would absolutely respond to you if she could.
All right. She can make it to here. And then she can get there on her next turn. But then, yeah, if she can't
can
get there,
dash.
but then she can't do anything.
That is true. That is true.
So she will fire off a chill touch onto
Okay.
Arian.
All right. Roll to hit. Dirt on my screen. There we go.
15? 15?
Meets it, beats it.
Fucking A. Okay, so she can't take any healing or any hit points for this round.
Okay.
5 plus 6, that is 11. 11 points of necrotic.
How do you want to do this?
I just want the shadowy hand to like giant appear from behind her and just engulf her, and then she's just disintegrated and gone.
Okay.
And then bonus action, try and drag Liliana 5 feet closer to me.
Okay. She is unconscious. So
I think I can drag unconscious things. Hold on, I can.
there's a bug. It's fine.
Shove, teleconnect shove, where are you? Yeah, it's either a target must succeed on the strength save or it can willingly fail the save.
She is unconscious, so I will
Will the dirt
allow-
roll a strength save to see if it resists?
I don't she can't. She can't do anything. So I say, yeah, you can move her 5 feet.
Okay. Come towards me, Liliana. I can't move your token.
I got you. I got
Thank
you.
you.
Because I'm staring at it. All right.
All right. That's her go.
Quinn, please make me a death save and DM me your result. Okay. Anissa, it is now your turn. Please roll a death save and DM me your result.
I like how the perk up could mean a good thing or a bad thing. We just don't know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's all bad.
I'm just tallying all of them and panicking the whole way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Good to know. It is now the orb's turn.
Oh, fuck.
No.
I need to make a strength save, DC 12. If you are unconscious, you automatically move 5 feet towards the orb.
18.
Fact.
I will fucking photograph this, but that's another natural 20 for River.
Okay.
I'd love to see it. Love to see it.
You don't move.
14.
You don't move.
Okay.
She's just focused and like so pissed off and focused on Liliana. Like, God fucking damn it.
All right, I'm going to remove Arian from combat because she is dead.
She got deleted.
Anissa, did you move your token?
Did not. It would just be 5 feet forward, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I was hovering on it. You're good. Okay. That is the orb's turn. It does not grow. Kira, it is your turn.
Okay. First, I'll just look over my shoulder. Jade, can you get Anissa?
I had a question though. Would she have moved? Because I thought Kira still had a hand on her.
I had been dragging her.
Yeah.
And then I would say make your strength save at disadvantage.
Okay.
Just because you are holding another body, and then we will
That one's a natural 1.
Okay, I will say then
That's okay.
Either you both move or she slips from your hands.
Both.
Okay. You hold on, but you both are pulled towards the orb.
Okay. Same with Jade. Can you get Anissa?
Yeah.
Can you heal her?
No.
Okay, well, just try to keep her alive. Okay. And I'm going to run. Let go of Anissa. Fuck. I'm going to run and go one. I'm going to go this far. And I'm going to heal Quinn. I can give you a cure wounds. So that will be... That's... Oh god, what do I have to... Okay, I had 7 points of healing. And I'm just going to fucking pick you up. And
Strong
just,
lady.
and start just like running out of there with you. Like that, like cure wounds was like as I was picking you up and preparing to run out. Like, so I used only 15 feet of movement to get over there.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
get like another 5 with her, like
Yeah.
carrying her back? Okay.
Absolutely.
Then I'm gonna go over there with Quinn, but I cannot move you. So
So
Okay.
she's gotcha.
can we
All
please
right.
put you right here so that you're not as close to the or please?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I will allow it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's it for me.
Liliana, I need you to roll me a death saving throw, and I need you to DM me your result. Okay.
These okays.
Jade, it is your turn.
Okay, I go to grab, and well, I go to pick you up. Let's see if we can get that
Okay.
to happen. What am I rolling? Strength?
Anyone stabilize Anissa? Is she still rolling? Do we know? Sorry.
With what? I mean, I could try to stabilize, but I don't have any medical items.
Just chest compressions.
Just like CPR.
Fantasy CPR.
Roll a medicine check for me. Hold on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt to tell you what to do. I was generally asking if anyone.
No, I was having the same
stabilizer.
thought because I was just
Okay.
like looking through my inventory, like I don't get shit.
You can roll a medicine check for me.
If it helps, Kira did say, well, like, if you can't heal her, then keep her alive. Like,
Right, yeah.
Roll a medicine check at advantage. If you get higher than a 16, I will say you understand enough to know how to stabilize a person.
Well, I already rolled the first one. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, no, a 17.
Okay. You are able to stabilize Anissa, so she no longer makes death saves. She is strictly unconscious.
So
All right, she's breathing, and I just sling her over my back and start hauling ass towards where the exit was.
All right.
I guess I had to come down and then come back up.
All right. And
I guess that would put me like basically up here with Anissa.
do I need to move me?
Yeah. Like at least be like the square like behind me, right? There we go.
yeah, so with a person you can move half your movement, I believe. Yeah?
Yeah, she's carrying her.
Okay, cool. River, you are up.
Cool. Okay, River will get to Liliana. Right there. She will pull out her healer's kit and use her action to stabilize her.
Okay. Roll me a medicine check, please.
Is this for the healer's kit or is this for something else?
Something else.
Oh heck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
21.
You notice as you kneel down and get set up to do your healer's kit, Liliana is not breathing. You go to feel for a pulse.
Is she always breathing?
There is no pulse. You would notice that the flames of her hair are beginning to flicker and die. What do you do?
Rolled an 8 and a 1, chat.
Oof.
Ooh.
River, what do you do? I was only joking about the art plot armor, but
Can't believe it.
1? Shit.
a 1. Okay. River, what do you do?
She can't carry her.
Do you do anything?
She's gonna fucking scream.
DM,
Yes.
if I may.
Yes. Go for it.
As the hair sort of goes completely extinguished, and it's this long dark blue hair, you just hear just this weak rattle say, "Go."
I'm best at what you fucking do.
She's smiling under the chain bow.
Is there anything of Liliana's that River would know that she'd want to get back to the Order? Anything like her sword?
Yeah, her book.
Okay. She grabs the book and grabs onto your hand until she feels the last breath go out, and then she will misty step up the cavern.
Okay. Quinn. You start to come to and you feel yourself moving in a rather uncomfortable position. I'm pretty sure Kira has just,
Fireman carried.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah. If not totally fireman carry, sack of potatoes carried.
Yeah.
Just right over the shoulder.
Mhm.
And I believe I just heard River scream, right?
You heard River scream, absolutely.
River, are you okay? What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess, are we running? Are we getting out of here?
Yes.
Okay, you can put me down. I can probably move faster.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Of course.
I guess we'll get over by Jade.
Okay. Nissa, you are still unconscious, but you do not need to give me a death save, as you are stabilized. If you are within 15 feet of the orb, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. If you are not, you automatically fail and you are pulled 10 feet towards the orb.
Dexterity, you said?
Yes.
13.
Or, excuse me, strength saving throw. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. Make that 17.
It's gravity, strength.
17.
Okay. You just saved. The DC was 16 for this round.
Oh my god.
So you do not move. And Kira, it is now your turn. The orb again does not grow.
Can I see Liliana?
You cannot see Liliana. She's on the
She was
opposite.
going after her. She was going to get her.
Yeah, River was gonna get her. River screamed. I don't know what. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What would Kira do?
I have a question for you, DM.
Okay.
Would it be an action to pick up something like a body?
I believe yes.
Fuck.
I'm unsure though. I think yes it is.
Yeah. That's fine. Fuck. River went to go get her. Fuck!
River also didn't respond.
She also didn't respond.
She also didn't respond to Quinn.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a really good point, actually. Shit, yeah. Oh, fuck. No, she would check. She would go to check. She would. Oh, God. And probably get that far and see no river.
Okay.
And
You would notice that there is no light to the Liliana's normally flame flickering hair.
keep me there. Because it hasn't been growing anymore, right?
No,
The
it
orb's
is.
not
The
growing.
orb has not gotten bigger.
Okay.
It has only tried to pull things to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna scoop her up.
Okay.
My action, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You
And
pick her up.
that was 20 feet of my movement, so I
you only
can.
You could get
I got
5 feet.
left, so I'll start going back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Liliana, you float in darkness. All pain gone. There's nothing around you. You can hear River as she screams over your body, but you can't feel her as she's beside you. You can't feel her as she takes the book that you treasure from your belongings. You can't even feel the stone beneath your back anymore. There's just nothing. And then there's a hand. It touches your face, and suddenly you're in the ethereal forest. Standing before you is not Barrelin, but the mask. But from the mask, you hear their voice. Oh, come now. This doesn't help me at all. What on earth were you thinking, playing with such forces? And after we made such a deal?
Well, I guess you haven't known me for very long, but these are the types of situations I usually find myself in. Apologies.
I see. That is... Is this what it feels like to die? I have never experienced death before.
Not quite as scary the second time.
Now I'm interested in what your first kind of death was.
It was
And you
far less
watch-
exciting.
You watch as the mask chips a little at the bottom. I can save you.
Can you?
I'm an all-powerful being. Of course I can. But there is a cost. You are mine. Body and soul for all eternity. And I get to do as I wish. But you get to continue on your quest, doing missions for your order. I just get to have fun. You get to live. So what say you? All around you, the ethereal forest begins to disintegrate, almost as if it's like disappearing off into the void around you.
Did they all make it out?
I can't see anything if I don't see through your eyes. That orb is destabilizing. I did see that. And you won't like what happens on the other side of it.
Hmm. When you say that I am yours, are we talking in holy matrimony?
Please.
Your assistant?
No. You are mine. Oh, you'll have control over your faculties and your mind most of the time. And another piece of the mask begins to chip away as a crack grows up it, as your world continues to darken, as your life force fades away. Tick tock, time is running thin. We haven't got all day.
Oh.
Let me help you. And the mask doesn't move, but they're not there. But you feel as if a hand has been extended towards you. The world continues to shrink upon itself. The blackness of death, the comfort and peace, serenity of death continue to encroach upon you in this ethereal forest, in this incorporeal form.
You gave the non-binary bisexual a choice, and it's not going well, gamers. Liliana will say, and I remain in control of my faculties and able to serve my order.
Unless I need you. I'll give you warning before. I can be that kind. I am a kind, after all. Last chance. And the crack continues. It is almost through the eye and up to the crown of the mask, cutting across it.
Well, guess I've always had a penchant for getting myself into weird situations. And I'll extend a hand.
There is a bright flash. Jade, it's your turn. What do you do?
Hold on. Map. As we're running forward, would I be able to see River yet?
No. No, she is on the far side of the rocks. You don't know anything other than she screamed.
Okay. Well, screamed that she didn't answer.
Yes.
It's fucking up everyone's shit. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna look behind me and see that Kira's missing.
Yeah.
Where did Kira go? Clyde, hello? Where did she go?
I thought she was right behind me, actually.
Well, she's not there.
I'm coming!
Okay, well, she hits back. River!
Coming. Liliana didn't make it.
I've gotta...
Shit. Oh. Well.
Kira, are you away from the orb?
Working on it!
All right. Jade, what are you doing?
I keep moving forward because we gotta go.
Okay.
Was it half my movement?
If you are carrying Anissa, yes, it is half your movement. So 15 feet. Oh no, are you 35?
Use an action, too.
Or yeah, if you don't use an action, you can dash and then move your full movement with Anissa.
How far is my dash?
It's your full movement.
It's full movement, 30 feet. Normally it'd be 60 feet, but because you're carrying somebody, it's halved. So,
Boom, 30 feet. Let's go.
all right.
Yeah, I think that puts me right around here.
Okay. River. What do you do?
I cannot see.
No.
Kira, correct?
No.
Can I see kind of where the safe zone of where the orb is? Like, are the rocks not moving?
They do not appear to be moving.
Like, it's just like we feel a pull. Like, is it pulling other things in the area?
you can feel the pull from where you are. It's very faint. It's not nearly as strong as it was. But glancing down at your feet, you can see that there are pebbles that are being pulled towards it.
All right, sorry. So if I want to... I was very unhappy with the situation. Sorry, everyone. Hearing that Kira's working on it, she will move down 15. Can she get eyes on Kira from there?
Kira, you have Liliana, right?
I do, yeah.
No. You wait, let's take a look.
Maybe like just barely see me, maybe. Like,
yeah, you could probably see her as she's moving because everything's happening simultaneously right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can see her with like in her like with Liliana because Liliana's not on the ground, and you see her disappearing on this side of the orb.
Very upset, Lola. Sorry.
oh.
She's going to bonus action. I'm trying to just figure out. Shove her 5 feet away to get her a little bit more space. Like, since she can kind of shove her sideways. So the square
I'm
next to you.
absolutely willing, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that puts me there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, nope, there is nowhere that she could go to Misty Step to get vision. And then she's just gonna 5, 10, 15 go back that way, and then she will sorry, trying to figure out if she should stay or should keep moving.
Should she stay or should she go now?
Yeah. Yeah, she will Misty Step over here. Let's try and get off with everyone else. And get eyes on Quinn. It's like Kira's still back there. Try to help her, but she's still close to the orb.
Okay. Sorry, hold on. I'm setting something up real quick.
Nope, don't like that.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I really don't think there's anything I could do to help her other than... Fine. Fine.
Okay. So you Misty stepped, and then what was it?
That's
it?
That's it.
Okay. You are able to do that. Quinn, it is now your turn.
Okay. Is it a bonus action to give something to someone else? Or could I use my bonus action to give something?
Allow your bonus action to be give someone something. Well, what are you giving? I
would like to give River the Scroll of Teleportation.
Absolutely, you can give that to River.
River, here, I think you're probably more effective with this than I am right now. If we need to get out quickly.
Fast exits are usually my specialty, all right?
And, yeah, then I'm gonna probably do something. Maybe. Maybe.
Hmm.
No, that won't help. Yeah, I'll just. Can I? Yeah, I'll. And just move up with the group.
Okay.
Literally nothing I can do to help.
Okay.
All right. Anissa, you are still unconscious. Doing great.
Yep, just out here being dead weight.
Yeah. Yep. Still alive
Thank you.
though.
My hammer and my
Unconscious
sword just stabbed into the ground.
You are unconscious. Will,
Oh
correct?
shit, we left all your items.
Yeah, definitely dead.
You don't need those where we're going.
And actually,
I'm
they
still
are
back there.
all but the sword is being dragged into the orb.
Oh.
It is now the orb's turn. So my last friend who is by the orb, you watch as it shrinks in on itself a little bit.
Oh no.
But I do need you to make a strength save at disadvantage as you are carrying Liliana.
Yep. Okay. Oh god. Okay. That's a what's that? What's math? Fuck.
And DC has gone up again.
That's 22. That's how math
Oh.
works. 22.
Oh my god.
It might be getting smaller, but its gravitational pull is getting
Right?
stronger.
That's 17 plus 5. That's 22, right?
Feel your feet slip, but
What?
you dig your feet in and you stay put, holding Liliana. And it is now your turn.
Oh,
Here then
thank all the gods. Yeah, okay.
Holy
Now I'm gonna
shit.
move real fast. I'm gonna run as fast as I can, and I'm going to grab Anissa's sword as I pass. With my, I've got like Liliana over my shoulder, pirate carrier, just gotta like yank Anissa's sword out of the ground.
Give
Just
me
like-
a strength to pull the sword because she did jam it into the earth.
Fair enough.
God.
I mean,
15.
Yeah, you get it.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stick
Flavor
that,
of the struggle.
stick that in my belt, and I'm just gonna keep bolting. I can get 30 feet while carrying Liliana. So that's 5, 15, 20, 30. I can get up here.
You were here.
I was right there.
5, 10.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To get to there. Using my action to dash.
25. I have you one space down.
Really?
Hold on.
Because I was
hold
right
on.
here.
1,
So
2,
5, 10,
yeah,
15,
15,
20,
25. Okay,
25, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was adding an extra square somewhere, and I was like, "Wait, how is this not working?" Liliana, moving you over there.
Yep.
Kira, all of a sudden, in your hands,
Uh-huh.
Liliana's hair ignites
Ah!
in a blast, and Liliana, go ahead, describe.
Sure. Liliana, the color comes back to Liliana's hair, but it's not blue. Now it's this dark green tint. And the eyes flash open and the chain veil breaks up the middle and just splits and falls away. And she just levitates up out of your hands and says, She says, all right, enough of this. And I'll reach out toward the circle.
What the fuck?
And you
Oh.
watch as power begins to shoot out of her hand as she points it at the orb, and she begins to close her fist. And you watch as the orb continues to shrink until it all but vanishes. in the center of the circle. With a poof. The power fades from Liliana's body, but her hair is still ignited. As she falls unconscious again.
Catch her.
Okay. There's
Back in
no,
a fireman carry.
there is no more orb, no more gravitational pull. And you are effectively out of combat.
Still running.
Okay.
My hammer.
Would any of us have heard Liliana?
Yeah, who all saw that and who all heard that?
Who heard?
Yeah.
Liliana, did you speak it, or?
I think it was just spoken. It wasn't shouted or anything like that. It also
Okay.
didn't sound very much like Liliana.
Yeah, no, it super
Well-
didn't.
Yeah, I would say if you glanced over your shoulder, you would see the glow of the fired Genasi behind you.
I mean, at the very
Alter-
least, we dropped the
for
gravity,
sure.
right?
Oh yeah. There's no more wind. There's no more sound of wind rushing by you. Everything feels calm and still, eerily so. After the action of everything that had just transpired.
I'm gonna, while I'm still carrying Liliana, gonna put 5 points of lay on hands into her to heal her
Okay.
that much. But
Liliana, you heal. And you come to.
Ow.
you have some explaining to do when we get out of here.
Yep, I'm
You
following
walk?
you. Sure.
Set you down.
I will hobble after.
Come on, let's go.
All right. Are you, my friends who are in the front, are you guys all still dead dashing it? Or what happens as the feel of the wind slowly subsides around you?
I look over my shoulder because that was a significant change to see Liliana's behind Kira, like, what happened?
Alive.
Oh,
Oh, and you did something weird, but we should probably still go.
Yes, conversations later, I think.
Do we need to investigate anything back there, or you?
Maybe in a
I will say you do know Nissa is still unconscious.
yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely like once soon as I have set like Liliana down, like this little exchange, I'm gonna run up ahead to Jade where she's got Anissa and use 4 points of lay on hands to heal you up a little bit.
My hammer.
As soon as you wake up, I just drop you to the ground. Just,
Ow.
ah.
Thanks. I go back to my hammer.
You want this? Like holding up her sword.
Oh, so yes, I'm just like, holding like a stitch in my side and limping back there and limping back up to you guys. Got it. Don't worry.
You're welcome for getting you back into your right mind.
Oh, thank you. Multiple fronts. Oh. Oh,
Doesn't feel great. No.
no. Oh.
Liliana's gonna, or River's gonna hold up Liliana's book and just shaking her head, and it's like, make that noise.
Oh,
I don't know if you can hear her, but she is very upset right now.
Oh, Lola.
good.
But yeah,
That would be the thing to take. Yes. I can hold it, and I'll walk over to River, grab the book.
I just hear Lola whining. Oh, baby.
the circle still there?
The carve,
Yeah.
like the carving, yes,
Yeah.
it is still there. It is no longer glowing and very clearly broken with the sword carve through multiple points over here.
Is it familiar in any way?
Roll me an Arcana check.
I think River after, like the new look. Too close for comfort that time, and then kind of awkwardly keep walking, and we'll go investigate it with Quinn. Does it look familiar to River at all? Any magic stuff that she's seen?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
Of course, you get a new look as soon as,
The
immediately
art.
after
Yeah,
the art.
I almost said something as soon as that happened. I was like, "Are you?"
I really was joking when I said like your art
Yeah.
was gone, but then you all rolled bad first death saves. All three of you.
Yeah.
I do want to point out the art was a
Was good.
significant part of me choosing to continue to play with Leon. I would have felt so bad.
That's not like an artist endorsement.
Yeah.
Major props to the lovely Erin for that art.
Yeah.
And Amber and Jess for finding them and making it happen. I'm still not over it. I geek about it daily at work. It's fine.
It's so good.
Anyway, Arcana checks. What were they?
With disadvantage, it's a 14.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
She actually beat Quinn.
Quinn, you would know from your copious amounts of magic study, this is some form of a conjuration circle mixed with some other elements of magic that sort of like hinder necrotic, and there's some evocation in there. But most of it is that conjuration and abjuration magic. River, you've seen something like this before.
No.
Not exactly the same, but very similar in its composition.
Where would I have seen it?
In that not memory dream. This looks awful similar to that.
Oh no.
Like, this is definitely different. This one doesn't seem as intricate as the one from the dream memory thing. That one was like this times 10. Like, that was a level 20. This is like a level 10, sort of like skewed spell of sorts.
Quinn, how close do you get to it?
I'll probably sketch it in my notebook, and we'll get decently close.
You just feel like the invisible mage hand like hit your shoulder and like gently go to pull you back. Like, not forceful if you don't go with it.
She'll move with it.
And yeah, River's just, she's not saying anything, she's just staring at it.
I would like to clock that and save it for later.
And this, are you still back here?
Anissa, you notice that your hammer is like about here.
You're muted.
Okay, if it's like in there, I feel like I would not step on the circle, but I would take the sword and just like try and fish it out. Like,
give me a dexterity, because you gotta just finagle it a little bit.
Dexterity. That would be a natural 1. So I just like fall over into the circle, I guess, and then I just get up and just grab the hammer.
No!
As you fall into the circle, you hesitate a moment. Nothing happens.
Yeah. I'm like, well, fuck that, and just grab the hammer and walk back up to catch everyone else.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you are doing before you? I am assuming that you're going to head towards the exit of this tunnel system.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You exit the tunnel system and notice as you get back to where you entered that the opening where you had come in ripples with magic that is disintegrating. The hole that you entered in is a lot smaller than when you first entered, and continuing to shrink as the magic that was holding it open is no longer there to sustain it. You can fit probably one person through at a time, but it is closing quickly.
Go!
River will hold back last because she can, as long as she can see through it, she can get through it. Go, go.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use my Fey Touched feature and just Misty Step out.
Absolutely.
I'm not ready to not be here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep.
The second to last person, River will shove them through, and then she'll shove anyone that she can through to kind of give them a little bit extra movement. And then once everyone else gets through, she'll Misty Step.
All right. And as you Misty Step, the hole closes behind you, and there is a low rumble beneath the tavern, and then nothing. Silence falls around you. And you are back in the dusty tavern in which Arian and Lauren had made their base of operations.
Well, that could have gone worse.
It could have gone
Sleep
a
for a
lot
week.
better.
It could have gone a lot better, yes.
Yeah.
Do dragons and succubi often work together?
I don't know. I thought dragons were just stories. Up until, like, this morning?
Yeah.
It's been a very long day for you all.
I mean, also, like, is that dragon coming back?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, at some point.
Oh.
But, like, maybe we should get out of here. Like,
Yeah,
out of town.
maybe. We gotta get Chi.
And the puppy.
That's first stop.
Yeah, I'm also, like, I mean, I'm not, pro Steph, but I think we should just steal some horses from this town.
I
mean,
think
if
this
there's some on
town's
the way.
incurred a bit of a debt with us.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a stable somewhere, and this town is not that big. We should grab some
All right,
faster
well,
transportation.
maybe I feel like I'm being mom stared at now, and I don't exactly know how much I would like to do that plan anymore.
Stealing horses, or
What if we steal horses
Steal
and leave?
horses!
Let's leave money in the stable then. We just don't have the time to find.
I would also
Fine.
like to point out the whole town would have been taken over by a devil lady.
That doesn't mean that we get to do something bad in return. Just because we did something good doesn't mean we get to do something bad and it equals out. That's not
Do
how
we
that
have the
works.
time to find
That
the
is-
stable?
That is fair. There's like
We
3
should-
roads in this town, right? This is not that big. Did any of us clock a stable like structure on the way in or out?
The tavern had a stable attached to it.
Perfect. I'll just
Go check that.
have them on the way out.
All
Do
right.
horses exist?
Do you go out the back door or the front door? The back door is where you came in. Front door.
Well, I mean, I would want to peek out the front to see if everyone was still standing out there weirdly.
Yeah.
Okay. You peek out the front door.
Like
There's
maybe
no-
a window. Not the
Okay, through the window.
Yeah. Not opening anything.
It is dark outside.
Oh no.
Like night or unnaturally so.
Like night. It is nighttime outside.
Hey, Quinn.
And in the shadows, you see lumps laying on the ground.
I'm running out there.
Oh, did you look? 'Cause right now, only Anissa looked.
I
haven't looked yet. No.
I think they Anissa would like look for a long time and is very much debating saying anything or just being like,
What do you
let's
think?
fucking go. I think the town folk might not be doing so great.
Oh, for shit's sake.
Well, I mean, in that case, we don't have to worry about whether or not we're stealing the horses.
Okay.
Oh,
that
good
is
lord, you people.
That's true. That's yep. On the bright side, I mean, do we want to go out and like give him a poke? Hold a
Yes.
mirror up?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes.
And you step out of the tavern. And they're not just bodies lying on the ground. They're just crumpled skeletons. All over.
Question.
Answer.
Do the skeletons look particularly old?
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh,
Divine
fuck me running.
No.
Divine sense right
I
now.
would like to look at the stars and figure out like what position they are in the sky.
Okay. Divine sense, what you're searching for.
Mostly undead, seeing as there's a whole shit ton of skeletons around us.
Last time you did that, everything pinged. This time, nothing. Quinn, you look up at the sky, and the stars have moved, but not nearly enough for all the townspeople to be this aged in skeletons. Like, there's no way. It's been like maybe 2 days.
How are their clothes?
Ratty, tattered,
Like what they look like?
moth-eaten.
What River saw as they went in before she got the others?
I said they were
Right, just now or back then?
back then.
I don't remember the specifics, but she would talk if they were different or not.
They are different. Before they were like they were time period, like they were fashion, but like maybe 2 year ago fashion. These are ancient.
I know it's dark, but do the buildings look significantly different? Like, are they more decrepit noticeably?
Like everything looks as if it has been stationary for millennia or so.
Looking back, is the tavern? How's the tavern look?
You're surprised it's still standing, considering how broken, burned, charred this wood is.
But it was stone before.
Yep.
This was stone before. It's wood. These clothes aren't right. These are from years ago.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, this.
Magical time, lady. Any hypotheses?
I mean, my first one was that when we went through that portal, that time operated differently for us than it did out here, but based on the position of the stars in the sky, I don't feel like it is that different. One running theory I have is that whatever that orb was down there and the energy that it was producing, it potentially was sapping the life force of the surrounding area. We could check and see how far this extends. Is it just the town that is this way, or is it beyond?
Well, we can check on our way out. Don't think we need to check for horses anymore. Something tells me that
Well,
will not be fruitful.
Yeah. But also, is it like a dead zone? Like, is it quiet, or are there like, bird sounds, night sounds?
As you fall silent in your conversation, there is not a single sound other than your own breathing that you can hear.
Yeah, I think we should get farther away from here, unless anyone thinks we'll find answers.
Anissa, roll me a perception check real quick. Since you were actively listening. And do it at advantage because it is absolutely silent.
I super believe in me. Oh! A natural 19 for a dirty 20.
Nice.
There's not a single sound at all around you. There seems to be a stillness, like it's still wrong. The same wrongness that you felt in that other, like in the caverns. But this feels stagnant. And you can hear shuffling feet.
Do you guys hear that? Is it coming this way?
No, it appears to be like down a little bit, like probably on the other side of a house, a decrepit house.
If I can sense where it's coming from, I would like grab the two people closest to me and start like trying to pull them to a spot where we would not be seen by whatever was shuffling. Be like, guys, do you hear that? Something's coming.
Fun.
Okay.
And I'm just like kind of pointing to where it would be coming from and just like paused sort of defensively.
Okay. What do the rest of you do? Do you move? Do you just stand still?
We'll follow.
I will follow and hold an attack.
Okay.
We'll just have my hand on my sword, ready just in case.
River follows. Holds an attack.
Holds an attack.
Jade? Or Quinn? Sorry.
I'm kind of gonna just like, is there anything else that's potentially out of the ordinary? So like thinking it's wood instead of stone, dead bodies. Is there anything else? And also my passive investigation is 18.
Okay.
It's old clothes, like clothes from years ago. Decades.
Yeah.
It's bad fashion.
You're a book
Yeah.
nerd. You're a nerd. You have
Yeah.
studied and studied. Everything here screams like ancient history, but not
I grab
recent.
onto Kira's shoulder. When you used your divine sense, everything pinged, didn't it?
Before it did, but now
Because
nothing.
they were from a different point in time. This is how they actually are. They were never supposed to be here.
What?
That the magic is what kept them alive or made them feel like they were alive. That's why everything pinged.
Well, I mean, that's not exactly how that works, but that would
Upkeep did mention.
explain things that
Yeah.
disappeared now.
feeling better
Stone is
after
an
fisting.
illusion. They didn't have stone buildings then.
And it's not desecrated anymore. The whole tavern, it isn't anymore. Whatever was doing that, it's gone. So that's something, I guess.
As
How would someone
you,
even do that? Sorry.
you're good. As you guys are talking, the shuffling, Anissa, because you are listening, does get closer. And rounding the corner is a figure hunched over, still shadowed by the house. And you all hear, my, you've done quite a number on this place here. And you all recognize that voice. You know it to be Lady Reyna, the one who sent you all on this quest to begin with. And we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Shoots her with a crossbow.
Good lord.
Everyone unleashes their attacks. Let's go.
Oh my god.
All right, my friends, we are going to take a very short break, but we will be back in a few minutes. Go use the bathroom, get some more beverages, take the puppies out if we need. So stick around, because there's lots more coming your way here on GutPunchRP. See you real soon.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hello, we're back. And if you are just joining us, you didn't miss anything. Nothing.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, nothing happened in the first half of tonight's game. We just left off with our party escaping a collapsing pocket dimension and stepping back into a reality in which they found out that time is been messed around with here, and a very old lady hunched over has stepped out from the shadows of a building. So that is where we are picking up. For those who would like a reminder, Lady Reyna is an elderly woman. I described her before as Coco from Disney and Pixar's Coco. Like just wrinkles upon wrinkles. A very old hair, wiry, straw-like, pulled back into a messy bun of sorts, a few strands hanging down. One of the biggest things to note about her is that her eyes are cloudy. But when she talks to you, she looks directly at you. But she stands with her hands on her cane, kind of leaning down. A good distance back, but still standing. In the open for you all. What do you do?
If you're looking for a fight, I apologize, but we're a bit tapped.
No. I don't have the how you say capacity for such actions. I prefer to be more of an observer of sorts and document things.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I seem to have misplaced something of mine, and I can't seem to recall where it was. I went to go and visit my grandson, and I found the house empty and disheveled, which was slightly alarming. But I've had a long and weary journey, and I'm looking for a place to sit, and I heard some things going on here, and I wanted to, just sit by a fire for a while, but I can see this is, not the most relaxing of places, now is it? So tell me what has happened here? It is devoid of everything.
Stepping slowly out into the street.
I know that face. It was, where was it? Oh, forgive these old bones. It's been this old mind of mine has been flickering recently in recent dates. Remind me of your name again, young old lady.
I kind of look at everyone else like, are they still just like Scooby-Dooing behind the building right now?
I'll come on out.
Yes.
Yeah, recognizing
I'll
Raina,
come
River
out.
would come out. Yeah.
I'll come
Recognizing
forward.
her.
Quinn is still hiding, I believe. I saw. Did you say you were still hiding?
Well, I mean, if I'm the only one hiding, then I guess I'll come out. But
I saw a nod at that earlier, so I was like, oh.
Investigating her look. Is she under a disguise or an illusion? It's been a long day.
Roll me an Arcana check, because they're looking for signs of magic.
That's a natural one.
Solid.
That's old lady Raina.
Old lady.
Weird, odd old lady Raina.
who let her out?
That's a great question. The dice.
Do I recognize that other... Do we all know that we know this lady or no?
Yes. You all discussed her when you talked about getting your letters.
Okay, all right. Do you know any of our names?
Oh, it's been some time. I can't quite recall. What year is it for you?
What do you mean for us?
Oh, it's kind of here and there, and time kind of gets garbled all up in the noggin sometimes.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, looks at Quinn.
Oh, do you do with the time magic?
A bit, yes.
Oh, that is good to know. Good to know. Have you wandered the paths of time frequently? I can't quite sense the warping of time around you yet. So you're fairly new to this, then?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Interesting. And she slowly walks towards you, all sensing slight hesitation from you all, so she is not being overly forward, as she was in all of your first meetings.
So you just happened to be here then? Or
Well, I was at my grandson's house. I
Right,
popped in to say
sorry.
hello, but he wasn't there. Neither was that child of his. He's got a little, I guess you could say apprentice of sorts. I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was probably not old enough to be off the leading strings from his mother, but it is no worry. So, what? Do you know what happened at that house? It is very upside down.
A lot of things. Listen, I think this conversation would be best had somewhere else. I'm not
Yes, of course. I
particularly fond.
would very much appreciate sitting down. Do you have a place to go for that?
Nature is everyone's home.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to come out of the shadows. I can't quite see you.
Liliana will step forward, and you'll notice that her skin tone is now green, as well as her hair.
No, dear, I said step out. I can't see you. You're...
I'm not under any shadow at the moment.
peculiar.
Did I sense anything from Liliana with my divine sense earlier?
Nothing more than usual
Okay,
at the moment.
nothing different.
I don't know. Liliana, anything?
Remind me what divine sense pings again?
I can sense. Where'd it go? There it is. Anything affected by the Hallow spell, or the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within the radius.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We've had quite a long day, and I'm sure you have important messages for us. We'd just like to do it at the beginning of a very long nap.
Oh, messages? I don't have any messages. I didn't know you were here.
So, just out wandering from your grandson's house to do what exactly?
Oh, well, I felt a surge of magical power, and I was curious, so I came over here to investigate, and then I found this place like this. And you all standing there looking, oh dear, you all look as if you have gone through it. Right. If you don't, why don't we go have a seat, or I can just be on my way. I swear I've met you all before, right?
You
Yeah.
certainly have.
Right. Time. It's messed up in here. Come, let us go find a camp.
Right.
Yeah.
Should we head back to the grove where she was? Or at least
Yes,
where we
let's.
hoped she was?
Yeah. And the dog.
And the dog.
Yeah, old
And
man.
the old man.
You can't
Yeah, okay.
give Amber a puppy and then just destroy it.
She did message me, and I said, "It's fine. It's fine."
This thing is gonna be gigantic.
The dog has the strongest plot armor.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Clifford waiting for us.
It does.
Infernal Clifford.
Yep,
Just
probably.
gotta make sure you're just trained.
You all enter back into the the clearing, where you find a skeleton laying on the ground. But there doesn't appear to be any other bodies. There's just one skeleton.
He signed it
Where
to
we
you.
left the old man.
Yeah, doing like a taphotomy check. Does this look like the femur of an old man?
Yes, this looks like the body of the how you left the old man.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Is Chi there?
Not that you can see.
Chi?
Are there signs of anything?
Roll me investigation,
The investigation.
because you're looking specifically for her tricks.
I mean, but I'm actually more looking for like footprints, like to track her, because I figure she took the dog and left when there was a
Then survival.
Oh yeah, then we can look to see if the dog was
a
there.
natural 20 for 24.
Okay. As you survey this campsite, you notice there is very clearly a indentation of where a body sat for a very long time waiting. As you look around, you can see that there's been grass that's been disturbed, so there might have been things moving around in this little clearing, but never too far. Judging by the indentation, this was left recently. With the natural 20, you can see footsteps traveling back towards the house. Not the town.
It looks like she went back to her house. Probably took the dog
Maybe
with
to
her.
the barn. That's where she said she slept a lot, right?
Yeah, so I mean, we could all just...
Go back there, have a roof over our heads.
How far was that walk? It was a couple hours though, right?
I believe
Be able to
so.
catch up with
Yeah.
her.
Colonel River's just going to call out, "Here, boy," to the dog.
It does not. It does not appear.
Rude.
I mean, it's not that long. Maybe we could hustle and catch up with her, but I feel like...
Might as well try.
I think so, yeah.
How are you traveling after? Are you running or are you just walking? And so with a natural 20, you would know that this spot has been vacated within the last hour. If not half an hour.
Okay, I'd be like, maybe I can just go grab her and we can just all stay the night here.
You think you can?
Yeah, I don't think she'd be going at a run, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I could run with you.
Alright, yeah, we'll just, marathon after Chi.
Okay. Reyna does go, "Oh, good. I don't think I could do much running." And she kind of flops back and sits in the clearing. Anissa and Jade, you take off, and it does not take long, 15 minutes, before you see a huddled figure walking dejectedly down the street, carrying something in her arms. And it is Chi.
Just give a whistle. Hey, Chi!
What? And she turns, and even at a distance, you can see she's been crying. Her eyes are very puffy. In her arms, she is holding the puppy, who doesn't seem to be phased at all. It's just kind of just like...
I'm just happy to be there.
With its mouth just slightly too wide, smoke smoldering from its body. And she gently puts the puppy down and books it over to you all. When she gets close enough, she does run over to you, Jade, and hug you, and then hug you, Anissa. And into your clothes, she cries, "You were gone for so long, I didn't know what to do. I waited, and I couldn't wait anymore. I'm so hungry."
How long were we gone for? And I'm pulling, I don't know, jerky out of... I take off a backpack and give her some food.
She takes it and wipes her eyes. It's been 3 days.
Oof.
I didn't know what to do.
We'll go back to the clearing for tonight and then take you home tomorrow. But we'll make you some food.
Yeah,
Okay.
Everybody's back.
I go pick up the puppy.
It's just...
I give it some jerky as well.
Oh, it's happily munching.
Yum, yum.
My friends back at camp, what are you all doing?
I'm starting to get things set up for the night, making a fire, whatnot, all that
Yep, setting up the tents.
settled.
I'll be fiddling with the puzzle box.
Okay, go ahead, roll that investigation, yeah?
Yeah. 24.
You have your same pattern figured out. You do not get another another one. You just kind of keep fiddling with that, resetting it, doing it again, resetting it, trying something different, not getting as far.
Maybe write down your sequence as you go.
That is a great idea.
I have them on occasion.
Finn, what are you doing?
I'll pull out my personal journal and we'll sit down next to River and just like start writing in it and then be like, are you okay?
I'll be fine. Everyone walked away. Everyone got up.
You recognized that circle.
She kind of stops what she was doing. Which I imagine she's still fiddling with the tents and like looks over to Quinn. Did you?
From an academic standpoint, mostly conjuration, a bit of abjuration. I think a little necromancy, maybe some evocation in there in the mix.
So what do you think it's for?
Well, it's odd. Generally, you don't mix the schools of magic. Seems a bit wrong.
What, like not crossing your vegetables on your plate?
I have never heard that expression in my life.
And you don't let the peas touch the corn?
What? Why would you not? Why would you care if the peas touch the corn? They don't contaminate each other.
Some people are very particular about not letting them touch before they eat them. They don't... Never. She, like, goes back to fiddling with the tent.
But you recognized it.
I did. Can't tell you what it does.
How bad should we be worried about it?
I don't know. Except I can tell you the last time I tried looking into answers on it, the person who went looking for the answers was killed. So I have literally no idea what it does, where it comes from, what that combination of spells can do. Only that somebody really doesn't want anyone else to find out about it.
And then Quinn will just go into continuing to write in her journal.
Okay.
River is back to fiddling with the tent, except like she's very purposely angled herself so she is facing Quinn during this conversation.
Okay. Anissa, Jade, are you guys doing anything on your walk back or just heading back? She is pointedly clinging to Anissa, but is trying to stay close to Jade as well. So she's like in between you both.
Visibly uncomfortable with this child Just like, oh god.
You're teaching her how to protect herself. So here she
Yeah,
is.
you gotta stab things. But I'm like, puppy.
Yeah.
Also, still very hurt. So I'm just like,
Okay. By the time you guys get back, the tent has been set up. Lady Reyna is quietly snoring where she dropped. But you're back, and she comes into the clearing and is like, "You're all okay! I was so worried! What happened? You all look really hurt. I'm not good at that stuff.
It's okay.
I can make it look like it feels better."
like it's
Which, go ahead and show us. Try it on Anissa.
but no.
She absolutely will turn to Anissa and, like, minor illusion you to looking like how you did before you left. So, like, no cuts, bruises, scrapes.
Oh, that's a good idea. And then I prestidigitate myself clean.
Well, can I get the? I just start taking out like a mess kit and like making something like a soup. I don't know, trail food. Who?
Whatever you want.
Potatoes and shit.
She will sit and wait eagerly. Anissa, as soon as you come in with the puppy jumps from your arms and then goes over to River and, like, pounces down and then wags its tail and is like, ah.
Aww.
Aw, you made it.
It gives a little bark.
She'll go through bags and give it some jerky. It's like, good boy.
It takes it and then, like, runs over and to hide and just gnaws on it. All right. Are you doing anything else after you make your dinner?
I mean, did the old lady wake up?
No, she's still snoring.
She just passed out as soon as she sat down.
I mean, I feel like you shouldn't sleep sitting up like that. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
I was thinking
But
we
also, like,
set her up a
do
bedroom.
we not have questions for her? I feel like she seems like it's weird as
I
hell.
think
She's
so.
just wandering out here. She gave me this necklace, and I want to ask about this necklace. Well, I
She
tried to
gave you
kill me
that.
for it. Yes, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
She also
Oh,
gave me
okay.
this
Sorts.
But what'd she give you?
necklace as well.
Did she give us anything?
Yeah, she didn't give me anything.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
got
remember getting it.
instructions to come down here.
Yeah, just a letter. That's it.
Or maybe that was my
Interesting.
advisor that gave me that.
She was your advisor.
Yeah.
She was there. She was there, but your advisor gave you the necklace.
I did not.
Have you shown them the necklace? You have shown them the necklace before, right?
Which one? It's
Is-
me?
No, Quinn.
Is the necklace different from the orb?
Nope.
Okay. Then yes, I think I've shown the orb.
Yeah, you showed us the orb.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then she's got the one that's like reddish with like a red and teal in it.
I mean, maybe you can wait until the morning. Questions?
I mean, she's also like, I'm gonna offer her some soup, and then if she wakes up and eats the soup, then I'm just gonna ask the question because she's already awake anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
She's got that weird time thing too, so who knows if
Yeah,
she'll still
she
be here in
may.
the morning.
Yeah, I suppose maybe
True.
she's already
That's a
had like
good
a long
point.
rest, and she's.
Yeah.
I just like little cup of soup. Ma'am, lady Marina.
Oh, good morning, Anissa. How are you doing today?
Glad you remember my name now.
Did I not remember your name?
No. Does she look different at all?
I don't know. Not openly, like What's your passive? Investigation. Investigation is 11.
They're all 11.
Okay. Yeah, like just looking at her, she looks the same.
Okay. Do you want a little?
Oh my! That smells delightful. Thank you, dear. She will take it and sip.
I go, make sure everyone else gets some weird soup, and that I would, wait a moment or two and be like, as long as you're here, can I ask you about that necklace you gave me?
No. Oh yes, the one that you got from. She's not really my granddaughter, but she helped me. But yes. What about it? It has it been any trouble?
Well, some religious people, a cult maybe, possibly just like a normal, less culty religion, but they tried to kill us for it.
Oh, don't say.
So
what were they like? Was there anything of note about them?
Note taker.
Black robes with red embroidery, right?
They're very ready to just hurt us and get it over with rather than do any sort of thing. Oh, the symbol was like a moon.
Yeah,
like
moon
the
with
two
two
lines
thingies
like that.
through it.
Kind of the lines going through.
That, yes. I see.
Does that mean anything to you?
Right. That is a symbol I have not seen for quite some time. Quinn, dear, can you hand me my journal, please? Quinn, dear, can you hand me my journal, please?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't make me take it from you, please.
Don't even try. It's not worth it.
Could I just try and sneak it out of wherever Quinn is hiding it and hand it to this lady?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
With advantage.
With advantage. I was going to say, I don't think you have it in the wrist pocket.
The robes are black and red robes with gold embellishments.
Yeah.
Oh, no, red robes, gold embellishments.
Is it in the wrist pocket? Well, I don't know how the wrist pocket works.
Black accents.
No, it's just in my satchel.
I super believe in you guys. Come on. Ooh, it'll be 16.
16. I guess that goes against your perception to see if you notice that she's taking it from your...
Oh, okay. Hang on. Because at disadvantage, it's a 17, so a 19.
Okay, you do notice that she is rummaging through your bag.
I will like lightly just kind of like, stop it, I'm getting it. Just...
I should also give you back this other book that I took, man.
What? She'll take the book and she'll, this one's fun. This one, please enjoy. It's a good read. This one is my personal journal diary of sorts.
Wait, does this mean we can't get the smut book?
And there was a smut book? That is a pity. Those are good. Which one? What was it? Who was it by? I might have it in my personal library.
Oh, no, we don't want your
Wasn't she going to give you a choice of... wasn't she going to let you just pick one out? Was that it? It was from one of the shops in town, though, so that may...
There are many shops in towns that sell smut books, dear.
It's Lover in the Dark.
Right here, and
by Beverly Ward.
Oh, that's a good one. I think... or did I loan that to Ava? I may have loaned that one to Ava. Let me check real quick. And she will pull out a small, it looks like a handmade embroidered bag. And she kind of like opens it and she looks and she puts her hand in. And dear. No, it appears I don't have it, but I think I gave it to Ava. So, if you ever venture back to your school, Quinn, dear, see if she has it. She has a whole slew of Beverly Ward's books. She was big fan.
Raina, do you remember what was going on in town just now before you slept for a bit?
Oh, going on in town? Which town? Oh, this Harvale.
Yeah.
Oh, that has been an abandoned town since 400 or 500 years ago. No one's been that.
That's not what it was like when we were there.
Oh, it was plagued by a terrible sickness. Everybody fled when they could, leaving it for dead, and it did die.
That part. Yeah.
So they were just.
Said it was the dragon's breath.
How do you know of that? That hasn't been around since before the cleansing, but since way before your time. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Out of my bag of holding.
She stands up and puts her hands out. I'll take that now, please.
Okay, I want to do another. Is this her? Is this another disguise?
Yup,
Like,
same.
okay.
Yup, same.
All right, insight or Arcana check, I guess.
Okay, that's another natural one. I'm using a sorcery point to reroll this shit.
Okay.
I got 15 insight.
12.
Okay.
What's the roll?
You said it could be Arcana.
Insight or Arcana. If you're doing Arcana, you're checking to see if this is some sort of magical illusion. If you're doing an Insight, you're checking to see if her desire for the dragon's breath poison is genuine, greedy, or
19 insight.
Okay.
25.
17 insight.
Okay. 25 Arcana. Quinn, what did you get?
Yeah, disadvantage. It's 11 Arcana.
Okay.
All right, actually, I'm sorry. I told you I was checking to see if it was magic, to see if it was an illusion. That would be a 15 for River.
Okay. River, she looks good. She looks fine. But Liliana, with your 25, you said?
Mm-hmm.
She has a slight air of illusion magic, but it's not new. It seems as if this illusion has been on her for a very long time. It's almost faint, distant around her. And then insight. If you who would you guys get for insight?
17.
17, 12, 15. All right. Anissa and Jade. Looking at her, she is terrified. And her interest in that poison is genuine. But she is laced with fear right now.
We found it on someone who was trying to rob people on the road.
May I have it, please?
What are you going to do with it?
Destroy it.
Which is fair. Can we sidebar real quick, guys?
Insight the destroy part. Sorry.
You can roll.
17?
Yeah, she seems.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems genuine because I rolled a 6 for persuasion.
Okay. Or if we sidebar, River will. She seems genuine. I can't.
She seems genuine. I would also like to point out that she all of a sudden remembers all of us, and maybe giving her like the world's worst poison isn't the best call.
I also don't want to be carrying it.
Me neither.
No, we should not. If she can destroy it, we should go with her to destroy it.
Destroy
but I would
it
like
now
to.
before she
I give it to her.
is
Yes.
without her memory and forgets that she has it and then takes a nap and
I give it to Raina.
She takes it. And
Very
she holds it in her hand and kind of waves open, and you would recognize this as a wrist pocket, and she puts it in it and closes it.
That didn't destroy it, though, did it?
Give it a moment. And then there's a, and she opens the wrist pocket and just like, give that a second to wear.
Yours do that, Quinn.
If you give it enough time. More mastery of time. Controlling what goes in and around you. Sure, you could one day. Have you tried it?
I mean, trying to remember. Yeah, I think I did at one point put the stuff in a wrist pocket with when we were fighting Dragon Guy.
Did you change your time around it, though?
No, I didn't do that.
There's many things you can do with time once you've gotten to master it of sorts.
Lady Rena, we were talking about some of this just, I don't know, an hour ago, and you...
Oh, it's a fiction of the long lifespan. I sometimes get kerfuffled through my memories. It's been
84 years.
A little bit more than that. It's been about 12,000 years I've roamed this world, and I apologize for that. It shouldn't happen again.
Not to backtrack, but should someone put this necklace on? Is that a thing or no?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. It does carry with it a curse of sorts. But it does have benefits too. Have you heard of the world of dreams?
I'm watching Liliana.
If it's cursed, then it's not worth it.
No, like what are the mechanics of it?
Well, the longer you are attuned to it, the more abilities you have to enter the world of dreams, as it were.
Oh, this seems,
With dreams come nightmares.
I mean, yeah.
And that there is the curse. There is a being trapped within that world of dreams.
No, this sounds, do you want to destroy this too, or am I keeping this for,
I gave it to you for protection. Whatever you did with it after was up to you.
What did it need to be protected from?
Them, and, she, in the air, using minor illusion, draws the symbol. They cannot have it.
Who are they, though?
They were once priests of a very good friend of mine. His name was Kane. Khane.
When you
Not at all how
I'll go for the notes.
when you say priests of a friend of yours, you mean priests that worshipped your friend?
I thought he was a friend, yes. That was far beyond your time, but the fact that they are back is concerning.
Did people worship you?
No, absolutely not. I was merely eyes and ears for the Grand Empress. May she rest in peace. A dear, dear friend of mine.
Can I make a history check on the Grand Empress? That's something I would have heard of.
Absolutely.
Would my Blood Hunter magic give me advantage on this, or no?
No.
Not awful. It's a 19.
You have never heard of a Grand Empress before in your life.
The creature that lives in the dream.
Ah, yes,
Wow.
yes.
Its name isn't Barrelin, by chance, is it?
I do not know that name.
Good. That's probably good.
Anissa, didn't you say that you saw us in dreams?
Shit.
And
That's right.
didn't you, like, wasn't it the night that we all had the weird dreams?
And did you put on the necklace, Anissa?
No.
Or were you touching it at all?
No, it's mostly been at the bottom of my bag.
Do you sleep on your bag?
Yeah, yes, he uses it
This
as
is a good pillow. That doesn't make
Yeah,
any
it's-
sense.
It's a perfectly good pillow.
It's
that's
not
not-
comfortable. Like, is it
It's-
really?
The night where we
It's-
all heard the
You
same
keep
voice.
your shit with you. That's just the rule. Come on, it's like you keep your armor on when you
I know.
sleep, so you don't get stabbed or whatever.
Anissa, what was in your dream?
Yes, what did you see? The world of dreams is a very powerful place. It is a reflection of our world, and things that are here are there. The more they are there frequently, the more physical they are in that world.
I mean, I saw everyone else in my dreams.
Could you interact with them?
Not exactly, but I know. Well, I don't know. It sounded like when we were talking about our dreams, perhaps I maybe affected. Was it Liliana's dream?
Mhm. Yep.
By pulling something off of her.
Earlier. And you say you've never worn the necklace. I wonder if prolonged exposure would allow it to seep into you from your bag if you're close enough to it.
Wait, am I the dream monster?
Oh, no. Trust me, when you meet it, you will know. Most mortals know it as the, what is that thing called? It's, the nose. No, it's a childhood nightmare thing. You know, what is it called?
Boogeyman?
The boogeyman.
Oh, that one! You know it as the boogeyman.
I mean, can't you just destroy it like you destroyed the poison?
No. It is a creature of extraordinary power. It rivaled the great gods of the time when this world was created. It is as they are. And it
But
wanders the world of dreams.
it is trapped exclusively in the necklace, or just all dreams? Anywhere.
The necklace itself is a key. If you attune yourself to it, it allows you to step physically into the world of dreams. And things there are different than here, and yet the same. But the more you wear it, the closer the boogeyman gets to you. If he gets you, he will claw his way from your mind to this world.
don't like. So like, could I like put it in a box and drop it into the ocean and just call it a day?
There are beings that live in the ocean that are sentient, capable of thought.
We met this boogeyman before.
Have I? Absolutely not. But I have
So you
met
want people
those
to
who have.
Recognize their voice?
I may. That would be more of a question for. I've said too much already.
I used minor
Oh,
illusion
but-
to recreate the voice that we all heard.
Yes.
Which voice? So you heard two. There's a deep one and a ethereal one.
The one that River was talking about that her, Jade, and Quinn
Yeah.
all heard
Okay.
was the deeper one. Wait, at least, yeah, because that was the three of them all
Yeah,
together.
that was the three of
Yep.
us. That we...
Wait. Backing up. Her and Quinn had the same voice, and then Anissa heard that one. The ethereal one was Jade. God damn it, we should meet up. 1 second.
And, Kira, I believe. I
Yeah,
feel like
Kira heard one of them too.
I don't think
remember
we
which.
had a means of.
Okay. Well, if you're doing the deep voice,
I mean, it's cantrip. I could do both, but
that's not possible. There's no way for him to be able to reach beyond the veil. Unless. I asked you
Well, that's
before
not-
what year it was. What year is it?
Insert year here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the year.
what year is it?
The year is.
It is 2998.
I think I have this in here like 8 times.
Yeah, I have
That's
it.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it written down
And
somewhere.
you are in the middle of the summer, or like ending of summer into fall, months. Oh dear, is it that time already? Well, now it makes sense why he asked me to find those to help. Right.
What? What's going on?
There is a prison locked within this world. And
Within the world.
Yes.
Do you mean that in like a literal way, like it is very deep in the earth, or like more of a separate plane sort of way on top of us?
Yes. It's a little bit of
Which one?
both. It is buried, the gateway is buried deep within the world. But the creature, the being himself, is in another world. A plane, of, if you will, crafted by the great gods of this world after the greatest calamity this world has ever seen. I will need to confirm more with your benefactor to get more details into what exactly he expects. Quinn, do you still have that necklace that Ava gave you?
I do.
Could I see it, please?
Pulls it off and hands it over.
She will take it and hold it up. This is a key. It is a bead of draconic power of the brass dragon, the brass goddess of this world, named Avareth. And if they are all collected and put together at the gateway, it will open. And he will come through and remake this world as he once did.
Boogeyman.
No. The boogeyman is but a general.
The guy in the deep earth prison that isn't.
Yes. He was once a god himself, and she will hand you back the orb.
So then why
Quinn.
don't we just destroy these?
I am really for destroying these necklaces, both of them. Just call it like a day. Really, truly.
If you destroy yours, Anissa, you will leave the doorway to the world of dreams open. And I would like to see any of you try to destroy that orb. It is the pure coalesced power of an ancient dragon, and it is tied to her life force. So long as she lives, so does her power.
Hold on. What about Jade? Because we got
What
this.
about?
I should still have an orb.
You have one as well.
So, Dragar, this is not his, but
He's out and about again.
came.
I thought after the last thrashing Zurus gave him,
That's,
he would have remained up in his mountain holes by himself.
Who gave him?
Oh, your benefactor.
What was the name?
Oh, have I not told you? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. His name is Zurus. He's a very dear friend of mine.
Can you spell that, please?
Yes. Xurus.
Oh.
was nowhere
not
near
even
that.
close.
I was like Z for sure.
Yeah.
He's. Sorry. Yes.
Carry on.
So, query. We got that one from not from him directly, but from a smaller. It dropped when we defeated a smaller dragon.
You beat him. That's.
No, he'll eventually be coming back for that.
Oh.
He was very angry.
2 hours.
So we should probably just go to sleep right now
Yeah.
and then. How far? Because he's like 8 hours away, 2 hours that we could travel out of here for at least 2 hours.
Do you need to?
Wait, no, but wait, right. But
You need to
wait,
rest.
so
Would you like to rest?
No,
I can
days, right?
set up a hut for you to rest in safely. If
I
you
would
wish
appreciate
it.
that.
That would be
I mean-
nice, yeah.
However, I will be gone in the morning, so
Oh,
I can set this up for you when you're ready for bed. But I have to find Zurus and discuss with him what you have told me, that Cain's men are that the priests who once worshipped Cain, that they are active again, and that they are trying to unlock his prison. So I will need to talk with him. So if you have any more questions, I'd recommend asking them now. For I have much still to do, and I have to ensure that my mind does not slip again.
It's just
So-
seems like we have two very important pieces of the puzzle, and you're telling us not to destroy them. What are we doing with them?
Yeah.
If you keep them out of the enemy hands is all I can suggest. Find a way. And she kind of like looks defeated and sits back and rests her hands on her walking stick. I wish I could tell you more, but I don't know. You could destroy that necklace, but as I said, it would leave the door to the world of dreams open. If you could find some place to stash it where it can never be touched, then you yourself don't have to worry about it. And could be lost forever. If you hold on to it, then you essentially are its protector until after, if anything, until after the turn of the millennia. So that is when he will escape, if he does.
I mean, my best idea was bottom of the ocean, but apparently that's out.
I never said you couldn't. I just said that there are creatures, there are beings that live in the bottom of the ocean.
You just seemed very down on it, and I just didn't feel supported in my decision making.
I apologize. If you would like to throw it into the ocean, you are welcome to do so.
No, that idea's out. It's off the table.
So, our benefactor
yes.
is a silver dragon.
Yes. They're all still alive. They're in the world. Save for Neria, sweet dear friend of mine. The one, she was the Grand Empress of the world before yours. She will she will take her journal and she will actually hand it back to you, Quinn. She's like, do be careful with this. It is very old. I don't have time to go over almost 12,000 years of history with you all. But I hear Quinn is quite the mind, and I'm sure she can puzzle out a few things.
Anybody can.
Quinn, do you have that sketch of that circle?
Yes, and I'll pull out my journal and show that to...
So they've already started. Good to know.
That's what was under the town that we just finished dealing with.
That is a summoning circle for the generals of the armies. And it is also a way to bind power to a host. And it is extremely dangerous. It is very rare that the host will retain their mind and survive such an ordeal.
So a dragon was involved in that?
In this one? No, this is more of a demon.
Makes sense.
I don't know the full extent of their connection to him, but it is...
We know they were working together, at least.
Yes.
Yes, she was playing the role of his wife.
Yeah.
I know they were putting demons into people. Is that the
too?
The host thing? They're putting demons?
That is to create their foot soldiers, as it were. But beyond there is the generals. They are his top warriors of all, and if they are coming to this world, that means they are preparing for his return. And I don't think that would be very... The world will be destroyed if he gets free.
Oh.
So, yes.
That's fine.
For this.
I have one more follow-up. You seem to know a lot of dragons. Are you also a dragon?
No. I am
Just wondering
a mortal given the gift of immortality by the Grand Empress herself. She ensured that I was able to remain her eyes and ears. I am able to change my appearance if I wish, but this one gets me into more things without questions. Got you all to listen to me after all. So, if there's any other questions, and she turns and she kind of gives a wave of her wrist and a snap of her fingers, and a house built of the grass and trees begins to form as she casts Liamin's tiny hut. Because that's fun.
Is Liliana sitting next to River?
If you guys, I was gonna say if you haven't stood up, then yeah.
River, you notice that Liliana has fallen asleep.
Anything out of place with that? Seem pretty on par with.
She's blue again.
She's blue again.
Well, at least we don't have to change the art.
This will stay when you leave? Asking Lady Reyna.
Yes, it is locked in place for the next 8 or so hours. When the time is up, it will just disappear.
We just take advantage of that. I would just go in and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everyone else going?
Yeah, I'm staying out for a little bit.
If there's 3 of us in there, though, I'll be like, I still think she's a dragon, though.
Honestly, a little bit, yeah.
Yes, that... sus.
Mhm.
But just like snoring.
Yep. Passing out like immediately after that little exchange, yeah. Like,
All right.
Who is still outside?
River sitting next to the sleeping Liliana.
Oh, so just us 3 and Lady
Yeah.
Reyna.
And she has also fallen asleep by the fire after eating. She has been up for a very long time.
oh.
Full belly, warm fire.
Yes.
Mage hand gently tap her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't work. Starts poking. Very annoyingly poke.
Waking the baby?
Yes.
What? Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Head on in. Go to bed.
Head on. There's a house.
Go enjoy yourself, kid.
She goes in. Your puppy is sitting beside you.
Pick a puppy.
Like rolled over on its back, just conked out.
She will pick up and wrap the puppy in her hoodie.
You do know that's a hellhound puppy, don't you?
No, it's so cute though.
I never said it wasn't cute, just making sure you understood what sort of manner of creature you were bundling up like a newborn babe. In swaddling.
Even little hellhounds need to be swaddled and cuddled sometimes. We don't know.
All right. Well, if there is nothing else, I am going to...
I have one last question.
I also have questions.
Yeah. Not done yet.
all right.
All nighter.
Jay, did you want to go first? Did you want privacy?
No, it doesn't have to be private, but if you have one question, you go first.
Yeah, I just got the binding the power to the host. What does that mean?
Well, it means that they can pull power through from another side and bind it to a being.
So it's just putting power in a random being and
It's
locking
also
it there for later?
Yes, it is. It's sort of like a way of vaulting some power to be used for later, drawn upon as a addition of sorts.
Okay. She will stand up. Well, pleasure meeting you again, Rena, and gently shake Liliana. Look, hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. Right.
Let's get you to bed. Come on.
Oh.
Long day.
Okay. I thought we were going to keep walking. Good.
What?
Sleep is better.
We've been sitting here for a bit.
Yes. That's what I said.
Okay. Come on, you're blue again. Let's put you to bed.
Never not blue.
You
Good
were
night,
definitely
River.
green, and they're kind of trailing off as they go to the head.
All right, you go to the Tony hut.
Yep.
With Jade, it is just you and Lady Reyna.
I sit before Lady Reyna with the orb in my hand. You're friends with my teacher, right? Have you been by the
Yes.
temple recently? Fairly.
Uh,
Fairly.
I have not since I last saw you, but I can stop by if you wish.
I just wanted to see if they're okay. And it
Uh,
might be a good idea for Chi to go there.
Gee, that is the little one, yes?
Yes.
Well, if you send her towards that way, I will do what I can to ensure someone is there to meet her and escort her to the temple.
We'll give it a few days. And I'll talk to the group before that.
Of course. Do you have cause to believe that your temple is in danger?
Possibly, but I'm unsure. We've been having some dreams, but in mine, I saw that the temple was destroyed and damaged in strange ways.
I see. That is most peculiar. I will look into that. And if I can reach back out to you, I will check into whether or not it is okay, if that is what you wish of me.
I would greatly appreciate it. We'll at least wait for word on that before we send Chi anyway.
Of course. Did you have any other questions for me?
Yes, the other thing is this orb.
Yes.
Before we went into the tavern, I meditated with the orb as the focus, and I was able to see the same that the dragon could see. The same sights. Yeah, along with a voice that I had heard in my dreams as well.
And what was this voice like?
I believe it was ethereal.
I see. Have you, you venture through the, elements, yes? That is where your power lies?
Yes, but I'm still in training.
I see. There is a power in the elements that can grant guidance and aid in all sorts of interesting ways. I do not know if this is ethereal voice. Don't know what exactly it sounds like. There are many ethereal ancient beings, gods and goddesses of sorts in this world. But if you... I wish I could hear it. Might be able to help that way. But
It did seem like it was calling out for help, if that narrows it down.
oh, help. Can you tell me exactly what you saw? If you can remember.
Something like a figure, but every time I tried to get close, I just couldn't make enough of it out.
I see.
I believe there were stars.
Stars. I don't recall any creature of stars. Perhaps it was a god or goddess reaching out to you to offer more guidance or aid.
It was more like they were requesting aid than trying to give me.
Is there a reason to not give them aid?
I mean, I attempted to, but I couldn't quite reach them.
Then perhaps they have a place here on the material plane in which you could more physically touch them or offer aid.
I wouldn't really know where to start looking for that.
I wish I could help you, dear. I really do. Perhaps if they reach out to you again, ask for where to go? Or...
Well, if I focus on the orb again, maybe I will be able to see them again as well.
It appears you have a connection to anything draconic. If you are able to connect with that orb, as you say. Have you ever had anything draconic in... Well, I suppose your world wouldn't know what that was like.
No, I mean, it's the first time we've seen dragons before in this past week.
They have been in hiding. As after the last Great War ended in essentially a barren wasteland devoid of all life. And that was about 2,900 years ago. This world used to be much different than it is now.
Let's see. In my pack, I pull out the 5 dragon scales that grabbed from 1,000,000 days ago.
from the little dragon wyvern, right?
From the little baby dragon.
Yep. Oh. Where did you manage to get these? These are in pristine condition. One of Lauren's, I suppose. That is what he goes by these days. Dragar's little brood.
Yes, it was a very small dragon, now that we have something to compare to. It was not from him, at least I don't think so.
No, these are much too small to have been from him. But one of his offspring...
Oh, so there would be at least more than one, huh?
Oh, quite assuredly. And if he has started to produce offspring, I wouldn't be surprised if others have as well. The dragons may be returning to this world.
I see. Suppose that is not for the best.
Could go either way. Depending on who prevails in upcoming trials.
I suppose that's fair to say. I don't very much understand all of it myself, but I'm sure it will make itself.
I will look into your temple, and I don't know if I can uncover anything about this voice that you have heard, but I will see what I can find of that. I have not heard the voice myself, so I cannot put in my own 2 cents on it. Again, there are many gods and goddesses in this world that sometimes reach out to mortals, such as yourself, whether to offer aid or support and the like.
Should I go back and call for Quinn to see if we can... Would it help to try to hear the voice?
It might, but it is getting late.
I'll leave it up to you. If not, we can talk again soon.
It is getting late. She looked very tired. But I will... Where are you headed next? Perhaps I could meet up with you again in a few days. In a few weeks or so time.
Not sure if we've discussed where we're going next.
And how about this? After I have checked in on your temple and I reach back out to you to let you know the status in which it is in, if you tell me where you are, I can come to you. I have magic of sorts that could aid me in getting to places.
Very well.
All right. It is getting late. Why don't you go and get some sleep? I have much to investigate and look into. Do you have any other? Do you have any other questions for me before I go?
It's safe for later.
All right. Well, I do hope you sleep well, and best of luck to you all.
Sleep well, and thank you for your time.
Of course, of course. Thank you, dear. And Jade, what do you do?
I'll probably take one last look around the camp before heading in.
Okay. Camp is quiet, eerily so. But it's more so because of all the death of the town nearby that animals probably have avoided this place. So.
Yeah. I'll walk into the house.
Okay. And you all find yourself with a peaceful night's sleep. When morning comes, you are no longer in the house, but sleeping on soft, fresh grass. The sun is high overhead. What do you do?
First, I mark my long rest on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Blessed be.
When
Honestly.
you
Oh.
when you say that we're on fresh grass, is there also then like the sound of animals again?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey,
Wake up to the sound
DM.
of birds. Yes.
Am I green or blue?
You are blue.
Liliana will just sort of sit up and go, well, we made it through yesterday.
You almost didn't.
I'm sure I would have been fine.
I was... Liliana, I was carrying you. You were dead.
I checked, you were dead. I thought we had to leave you. I did leave you.
I grabbed you so we could bury you. And then you did that.
I appreciate that. It's complicated.
So explain.
Oh, they died way more interestingly than I did.
I think that I'll be fine. Let's just put it that way.
Do it. Do it.
16 insight.
River trusts Liliana implicitly.
17 deception though.
God damn it!
Oh.
God damn it! So close.
It was harrowing, but I've been through harrowing things before. I appreciate that I'm traveling with people who care enough to drag me out of the fire when I wander too close to it. I will be more careful.
Will you?
Don't lie to me.
I will be more careful. I figure cheating death twice is probably... I'm probably starting to run a little low on luck, so...
I don't know any magic that can bring people back from the dead, so don't do it again.
Yes, well, I will certainly try and avoid it. But, with all that having been said, we just got a lot of new information dumped into our laps. What do we plan to do with it?
I don't particularly want to fight dragons or boogeymen. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Doesn't sound
Boogeyman
great.
seems a bit optional, so long as none of us attune to the necklace.
Or
But it also
destroy it.
I mean, maybe though we like encase it in like lead and then drop it into the ocean.
Oh, we put it in here with the other cursed thing. Holding out the bag of holding. Just for now.
I mean, but what if it's like, what if it is a dimension thing and then I put it in the dimension and then the bag explodes? That's a thing, right?
That would be a poor thing to have happen,
Oh.
yes. You've carried it for a while without much complication. I mean, finding somewhere to put the damn things is what we've been tasked with doing in the first place, right? So,
Although, Raina did say that maybe it was kind of messing with you by having it as, like, in your pillow?
I mean, I can sleep with it like under my feet or something. I just won't
I
have a
guess
pillow.
that
Don't-
might be a little bit.
don't know that that'll have the effect that you're hoping it will, but experimentation is the lifeblood of science.
Well, I mean, how about if it gets worse, it can go in the bag of holding, but if something is trapped in here and then you put it in an extra dimensional space.
Sure.
Like
Yeah, I know.
what if you
mean,
put a bag of holding in Quinn's weird wrist thing? Would that explode her wrist?
I hope not.
I mean, that is an empirical question.
We're not trying that one.
No. Yeah.
Let's not find out. I think that it's fine to keep that one a theory.
I mean, technically, it is a hypothesis because it can be tested.
Well, no, I feel like
That
someone
doesn't mean
else
that we're
has
going to test it,
definitely done it, though. We can maybe ask around.
So as far
I
as
don't know how to fix broken wrists, like exploded wrists. I don't know how to regrow limbs.
Oh, but you could get a super sweet, like, metal hand.
That could be cool.
Let's see.
I may make a suggestion.
Hmm.
We're not too far from where we suggested Lauren. He's going to be coming back to this area. I suggest we pick wherever we're going and we move.
So
Start
I
moving.
was thinking about that as well. We were gone for 2 days. I think Lauren has came and went at this point.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
I would have
true.
been concentrating on that spell.
But if you shift,
I-
if you're on another plane of existence, you can't maintain concentration across planes of existence.
I had tried to say something when you first brought it up, but then you guys kept going, so I was like, awesome. But you would know coming back that you are no longer you don't
Son of a
feel the
bitch.
concentration anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're lucky we were able to sleep.
I at least got a nap.
Dragonflight, let's go.
Yeah.
Ah!
As you are talking. No, I'm kidding.
Ah!
All right, River said nothing then. We're fine.
I could try and contact Danella. I know that the Crimson Iris has held magical items of some importance a few times in the past. I don't know if this is out of their pay grade, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. That is a far ways off, so if anyone has any closer solutions, I'd be open to hear them.
I don't know.
There's the original thing we were tasked with for our
Yeah.
by our
That's
silver
true.
dragon benefactor.
Yeah. That probably would be a good idea to keep going with, wouldn't it?
There's also the falling star that we saw.
That's right.
But
Do you feel
it's
strong
been
about either?
days. We don't
Yeah.
know if it's still there.
Yeah, the falling star might be a lost cause at this point.
I will say, when you first were told of it, Eldrin did say that it was 2 weeks from falling. So it has not yet fallen. But it's getting close. You got 12 days, less than 12 days left.
I mean, if we got that one well-worded wish could lock a lot of stuff away for quite a while, but it also seems like a pipe dream a little bit.
It would be a bit easy cure-all type thing. Too good to be true. And also, if we go after this wish thing with these items on us, it's a fairly highly valuable magical secret. I imagine I wouldn't be shocked if the people we're trying to keep these things from would also be interested in a wish. And they clearly have knowledge of ancient magical things, considering their employers, or God, I suppose.
One well done wish by someone else, though, maybe, take all the orbs away from whatever we collect.
Yeah. We could also I feel like enough people know about the wish thing where it's like maybe we should just focus on what we
Yeah, something that
Okay.
we won't have to really fight other people for, or race other people for, I guess.
Use it as a sort of smoke screen while the strongest of them is trying to get the wish.
Yeah.
I will say you would remember that Eldrin said that the theory is that there is a wish, but there's been other evidence for you guys that has suggested other things.
Mhm.
But most of society just thinks it's a really weird occurrence, and that if you get to the flower, whatever. But it has not yet been plucked, so far as Eldrin knows. So no one has gotten it because it has such a short lifespan.
It's a long
It's a longer
It's
shot
a long
too.
shot.
The original task is a bit more of a sure thing, isn't it? Does anybody really want to go for the wish? Because if not, then I think maybe we go elsewhere.
I've Yes.
Feels like a long walk for...
For a big maybe.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we can at least get to another city, and we can perhaps discuss, send out messages to anyone we might know, to get any leads through our personal contacts. Jade, perhaps you can reach out to your monastery. Quinn, perhaps your teacher or something like that. Just anyone we can possibly get a message out to. I, at the very least, need to get a hold of a pigeon to send to Danella, so...
It's like any pigeon?
No, we have... So, it's sort of a... Before the castle was what it is now, it was an aviary, and the city's pigeons used to come there, and it just kind of became tradition. It's how we send messages.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So we make for the
Well.
capital.
I haven't been to the capital in so many years. Sure, let's go to the capital.
Is she awake?
I was gonna say she
Yeah,
has
what are we
been
gonna
kind of sitting off to the side, just listening, like knees pulled up to her chest, and she kind of like yes, and she goes, "So, what about me?"
I was under the assumption she'd be coming with us. Is she not?
I mean, I'm a big kid. I could do it. I've lived on my own for this long. I could do more. She does seem like she's putting on a front.
But you...
I can do it. I can do it myself.
Well,
I got this now, and I can still. And she will cast minor illusion and disappear behind her very specifically placed leaves. And
Takes
then
10 steps back.
and she will uncover it again. So I can do it. I will just go back and live in the barn. It's fine.
No.
I mean,
okay, we
I could send the message to Danella via an in-person carrier.
Who's Danella?
Oh, that's such a question. You can think of her as my boss.
Oh, okay.
The Crimson Iris is... We take in young folk like she all the time.
So does my temple that I grew up in, yeah.
Same with mine.
If there are other options are probably a good idea. I don't know that my career path is a good thing to follow.
Oh, that'll be the best.
Fair.
If I do your thing, will my hair glow like that too? And change color?
My hair doesn't change color, but
It was green
Might glow a bit.
yesterday.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it very much was green.
Mm-hmm.
You all over green.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would have noticed that. But that's a
You
conversation we can have at another time.
Okay.
So,
You say
They
that
like, no-
phrase a lot. How often do you actually circle back around to the...
never. See, that's the trick.
Oh.
If you say it often enough, people assume that you'll talk about it again later, and you just never bring it up later.
River's like nodding behind Liliana. Like, yeah.
I mean, were any of those pleasant places to grow up? Yeah.
Anyone here have a fond childhood? Speak up now.
I mean, mine wasn't bad.
I turned out all right.
Yes, I did.
Well,
It's all right.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It was good.
And the rest of you? Do you need help? Do I need to call somebody?
We're trying to find a place for you to go. Don't worry about us.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you all look very disturbed, and now I think I want to go. I'm gonna go back to my barn now.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like
You
if
will-
that's a nice place and you can get food, do you think what's his name will come back?
The lady did say it was turned upside down.
Yeah.
But he was looking for the book, so it could have been a rifling through turned upside down.
But he also wasn't there. So
He was probably running. Oh, how about we walk her back, make sure, and then we'll walk her back, see what we're then gonna do with her, and then go to the first thing we were originally
A
doing.
capital?
You
Yeah,
sure you don't
let's
want to
do
just
this.
go straight to the capital? I mean,
it's a swing by the house and make sure someone's there to feed her sort of situation, or we just I
can
guess.
go after myself.
That man was very, when we first, even if he is there,
He's weird.
he
Okay, but like
he's
okay,
neglectful.
trapped
He's
in
at
his
least-
own plant. There's no way he
he's
could
at
have even
least
fed her.
growing
And
tomatoes
she-
though. Like this is
Well, this
the
way-
Do
thing.
you really
He's-
think that he would raise Chi? Come on.
I didn't say
Exactly.
raise, I said make sure she has food.
Well, let's
That-
at least let her grab
Yeah,
her
that is what you
things.
said.
I
But
just would like to interject. I made sure that he ate food because otherwise he just would lock himself
That's
up
not-
in his room.
Oh,
But I
okay.
can take care of myself. I'm a big kid. I can do it myself.
Well, I mean, also, what if we leave the puppy with her and she raises the puppy and then she has a badass dog and a farm all to herself?
Here we go.
You about to lose your
okay.
job.
Chi. Oh, okay. So, question.
Okay.
Do you think Kira, Jade, or we've already decided not the
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think
Back up,
Kira
back up,
is
back up.
cooler or Jade is cooler? Which
Oh
would you like to grow up
my.
to be like?
point to Jade and nod. Like,
I mean, it is the nicest.
Well,
Jade's pretty cool.
she's cooler. It's true.
And she does that cool thing with her fist. She, with
Yeah.
that stick, with the stick, she just like. It's really
So your temple it is then.
River picks up the puppy.
Could add a puppy at a farm. Seems like a bad call, but like whatever. Stability in the future.
Valid point. Valid point.
It's also a farm next to a ghost town with nothing else and like rain
And
for miles.
you can just keep expanding the farm. All of a sudden, it's an orchard plus a farm plus like a distillery
your
and like
amity
someplace
is showing.
like a nice
Big time.
concert. And you just are like, I got camping next door.
Chi, do you need to pick up any of your belongings?
Nope. Got everything right here.
All right.
Ellen.
Let's take her to the capital and hopefully find her a ride from there.
Would Jade notice that she still has the fabric or whatever I left from before?
Yes, she
The
does.
cloak, whatever. Okay.
She's wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, she looks good to go to me.
Okay.
Right. So off to the capital?
To the capital.
Right. As you all set out towards the capital, feeling stronger than before as you have attained level 6.
Oh,
Joys,
nice.
joys.
Yes.
We, the audience, see Reina. She hobbles down the street. And it is still night at this point. She waves her hand, and into her hand comes the vial of dragon's breath poison.
I told you this old bitch was traitorous.
God damn it.
Damn you.
She looks at it, nods, and then teleports away, leaving not but a trace left. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Oi, oi,
Now
oi.
I feel
I know.
bad. I was excited and now I feel bad.
Incited her on everything but her illusion magic. Everything.
Wait, no, what? Someone did?
Not when she
Not on
blew
with
it
the
up.
poof thing. Not on that. Not on that.
I rolled my stuff and I was single digits, so with my disadvantage on everything.
Shit.
We'll go ahead and do a round of shout outs.
Fucking dragon!
I hate it here.
Dragon.
Nicholas on. Chaos.
We'll start with D.
Oh, hi. That's not how I do my outro. Hello, my lovely creatures of the dark. My name is D. I am a voice actor, streamer, musician, professional GM all across the interwebs. You can find me on Mondays as a Zuko in a Roll20 Spotlight show called Kingsguard. You can find me on every other Tuesday, the same week as this lovely show, in fact, where I am the GM for Through Hollow Flames, which is a D&D 5e campaign, and my homebrew world of Maneus. Maneus is a continuous world, so if you ever see me DMing anything on the internet, it takes place in Maneus. And that is anything and everything. My timeline will induce psychic damage. Outside of that, you can catch me here every other Friday causing trouble as Lady Liliana. I'm not going to get the belt, but I am still the reigning and retaining TTRPG Universal Champion. And if you want to figure out how you can get a belt of your own, you should follow me on Twitter. I'm 21 followers away from 900, so come hang out. I got all sorts of things going on. And that's me.
All right. Rick.
I should write a script.
I just go right down the line.
I know. Every week, every other week.
Hey, it's every other
Hey. I'm Rec1568 on most of the things. I'm really not doing anything right now. Been focusing on the IRL stuff a lot, but on TikTok, I talk a lot about anime and manga. So if you ever venture into the TikTok, you can find me over there. Twitter as well. So yeah.
All right. Amber.
Hi, I'm Amber from Bodoni Italic Bodoni Cosplay Across the Places and the Such and the Things. I'm here. You can catch us Monday for Laurelwind, where I play Scatty, and we're in the middle of a dungeon crawl with plasma guns because we're in space. What the
That's
fuck?
right.
Yeah.
It's in that portal dimension thingy.
It's got puzzles
Please
and
press.
monsters. It's great.
It'll be a
Wrong
puzzle and a
voice.
monster.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, so come back Monday. Otherwise, catch me not doing things, but I am starting to craft, so maybe I will post it. We'll see.
Yay!
I clean off the sewing machine. It's accumulated stuff.
All right. Stephanie.
Hello, I am Stephanie, or Kai, Kyle Cosplay, on the things of the stuff. I am mostly just here. That's it. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Jess.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Dr. Psychowl. You can find me on all the places as Dr. Psychowl, except for on Twitter, where I'm Dr. Psychowl TV. Yeah, I was about to do my Laurelwind spiel. Come back on Monday for Laurelwind. I don't always brag about the things that I do, but like I'm really proud of what I did on last Monday's session.
Everybody.
Laurelwind's so good. And speaking of Laurelwind, I'm working on the next set of recaps for Laurelwind. So
Gods.
stay tuned on YouTube.
Watch it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So yeah.
All right. Natalie.
Hello, I'm Natalie, Shield Maiden or Shield Maiden cosplay across all platforms. That's Shield with 2 eyes. You can also find me on Instagram at zelman.arts, where I show my pottery and other art type things. I'm also just here all the time. Thank you, Amber. And Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah, come back on Monday for Laurelwind.
All right. And I am Sarah, or Princess Lady Bro, across all the things and the stuff. And I just yell a lot here and die in school. It's fine. We love it. We love it. What are we doing?
We're gonna go raid Vancouver by night because
All
we can
right.
actually raid them this time.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're still
Yay.
on.
Hell yeah!
All right. Well, join us again on April 29th for our next episode of Darkness Rising. See you all real soon. See you on Monday to scream at them. It's going to be great. Have a good night. Bye.